What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Out of the Basement, another Lazy Sunday live stream. I am Justin, joined with Action Display.
Hello.
Yo, Nate is late. We're gonna call him Nate late Nate.
Yeah, actually rhymes.
Yeah, he Nate is caught up moving furniture at the moment. He said to start without us. But yeah, he will be joining us soon, I hope. He did give us the go to just start without him. I'm sure he'll be joining us maybe 5-10 minutes, hopefully.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, for those of you that are new here, this is our Lazy Sunday streams that we call it. We do it every Sunday at the same time where we usually try to have a guest. In this instance, Action Display, all the way from Croatia.
Yeah.
And we just, chit chat about the Black Series, some of our favorites, some of our recent pickups. If there's any new news that we missed on Figure It Out, which there is this time around, with that prototype Boba Fett re-release. I have a lot of things to say about that. Some negative, some positive. But before we get into all of that, AD, do you want to just introduce us to you, your channel, what you do for anyone who might not be familiar?
Yeah. Well, first, let me say I'm really grateful that I'm here. Thank you for inviting me to your show. Yeah, I've been a fan of your channel, for a few years now, watching you. And look at this now. Yeah, now I'm here.
Now you're here. Yep.
Yeah. I mean, the channel started at the beginning of the last year, and it started, just like an idea a fun idea to put figures on the rotating table and to pose it around and see what each figure can do, because I'm a collector from, I think it was 2015, I think.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I collected, started with the Black Series, and it kind of, the collection grew and grew, and I wanted to do something with it, not just buy it and that's it, but to do something creative with it. And yeah, so I decided to make a channel, and I didn't think that it will have any audience, it will,
right.
I knew it will be fun for me, but as it turned out, one day you showed up, actually. You showed up and commented the video, and I was like working from home. I was at my desk working, drawing, and I got the notification, about the comment. And when I saw it, I was like, what? And I think I answered you. I said, what are you doing here?
Yeah.
So you gave a shout out to the channel, and that kind of brought in audience. And it's actually crazy that only a few days ago the channel got to become a YouTube partner in under a year, and that's
incredible.
Yeah, really is. So you have a big part in that.
Oh well, that. Like, I don't normally feel the need to go out of my way to shout out another channel.
Yeah.
But when I think I just discovered your channel through recommended videos, and I clicked on one and I was like, wow, spinning rotating base, the contrast is really good where you can't see the backdrop, your figures in the videos look like they're just in this black void, and the lighting is really nice, the poses and everything. I was like, wow, this isn't just, it's a very simple idea, but it's a pretty outstanding idea for just a YouTube channel with the posing videos. And I've seen tons of comments oh, you helped me out so much, because I'm not the best poser either.
Okay.
So I've utilized your videos, and I've seen other people in various Discord servers say that they get certain poses from Action Display videos.
Yeah.
So
it's incredible to me. Yeah. And the idea for, or let's say, the inspiration, for the environment of the video, which you just said, like a void. I was actually always, it always like attracted me, those promo shots of the Black series. The promo shots where it's all like that, like a black or gray surrounding.
Yeah.
And, you just have the figure and it says Star Wars Black series. That's it. And I wanted to take that photo and turn it into a video, And for the rotating table idea, I actually a few years ago I watched a guy on YouTube that does, I don't know where is he from, Japan or maybe something like that.
Right.
He does a lot of Bandai model kits, and I saw his Gundam videos, and he also did some Star Wars Bandai models, and he always has in his video that part when he turns them and plays with the poses and so on.
Right.
And it was always fun to me, that part. And I said, I can take only that part and turn it into, the whole channel. Like focus on that.
Yeah. And it's just nice having that catalog of figures.
Yeah.
Whenever you see a figure up on there, I'm like, oh, I'll see if Action Display has a video on the channel. I know your catalog grows, by the week all the time.
Does. Yeah.
So I think great, fantastic channel, Out of the Basement approved. So if at any point in time you guys are a little curious or you want to go check out his channel, the link will be the first thing in the description of this stream. I would definitely recommend Action Display as one of your, add it to the catalog of Black Series channels that you watch. Oh, and now other lines that you'll get into as well. But as always, no problem. As always, with our Lazy Sunday streams, I know we have 75 people in here. Thank you. It's nice. We're not even 10 minutes in.
Wow.
Let's everyone smash that like button, boost us in that algorithm, and let's get us past 100. I like to get past 100 on every stream.
Yeah.
And as tradition, we'll go ahead and say hello to some of our early birds in the stream. What's up, David Edge, all the way from the UK? Sunday.
European fella.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have some allies in here.
Yeah.
You got Chen Razzie, Chill Sunday. Daniel, hello. Fig Fury 79.
Yeah.
Enjoyed your have a chat with the 1313 podcast, Fig Fury. Yeah. Nice little episode. Infernal Hippo, what's up? Gerardo Guerrero Aguilera, hello.
Hello.
Garcia 213. Squidillo, hello. Jonathan Anderson, what's up? James, Rhino Hobbies, Gen 2 Go, Dank Ches, hey. Batarang, David C, hey. Justin and Nate, I've been missing the streams. Glad I can make this one. Missed you guys. Yeah, Nate will be joining us shortly. He should be here any minute now. He is in the process of moving. He's said he was stuck moving some furniture, so we'll just say hello to everyone, and hopefully he'll get in here soon. Daniel, Christopher Powell, B-Man27, AJ, got COVID, so I can finally watch a live start to finish. Well, hey, at least by the looks of it, you're not suffering too bad. Hopefully you can get that situation wrapped up soon. Hooter Mikulski, all the way from Canada, what's up? Let's see here, Mark Dwellers, what's up? Welcome, Action Display.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, we definitely got some fans in here. I know that for sure. Because with every channel, sometimes I'm like, oh, there's that regular commenter. There's that guy. There's that guy.
That's right.
Yeah, I like seeing that. BRFC 147, greetings from the UK. We got some worldwide guys in here. Darth Educator, hello. Appreciate those emojis. Late Nate than never. Yep. Masterpiece, what's up? Mr. Jetster. Matt Bryant, hello. Hey, Justin AD and chat, what up? Fetmatic. Dan Marino, hope we get a black Boba Fett from the comics. I think we will. I think they're going to go Boba Fett crazy with this upcoming year. Yeah. Tomas, what's up? Love from Hungary. Oh, nice. Nice. All right.
Whoa, that's actually close to me.
I know. Croatia shares a border with Italy, right?
Yeah.
Test my geography skills?
Yeah.
Okay,
Italy, Slovenia, Hungary. Yeah.
Joseph Bet, what's up? My chat just refreshed. All right, what's up, Rogue? Watch action display videos. He does great poses to figures. True. It's funny you mentioned the Hasbro shots because, like, the Trooper, like, their poses, like the Hasbro official poses, are kind of whack a lot of the times. I'm like, they need to throw a fan in there to do their photography.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah.
Let me do it.
Yeah, send in that application. Jackson Fayok.
Two goats.
1313 member. What's up, Jackson?
Yeah.
I'm already taking a sip, everyone. People like to point out when I take my first sip. Robert Seeley, what's up? Salty Trees. Freddy74, good morning. Well, good afternoon over here. And late evening over
here. Yeah, late evening to me, yeah.
Let's see here. Did I say Han Shop first? What's up? Let's see here. Trying not to miss anyone. I don't like missing anyone. Fugman4, hello. Lukeness Monster, what up, dude?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we got some heavy hitters in here. Brian Myers, hello.
Hello.
Let's see here. Don, hello, Don. Domi. Brent Dozerman, what's up?
Nice.
Oh, hello from Serbia. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Nice.
Cool.
All
Gamer
over the
Zone.
world.
Yeah. Gamer Zone, what's up? Paul Berry. Papa Gord, the Canadian Santa Claus. What's up?
Wow, hey.
We're at 94 people in here, almost 100.
Nice.
I'm liking this. We got some other fellow YouTubers in here. We got some internationals. Yeah. Wow, Jason Reeves, happy Sunday to you as well.
Yeah.
Gary's Grails. Lang Teach Lewis. Anyone found that weird Moff Gideon Best Buy figure? I haven't been to Best Buy in forever.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah.
But that's, a different story.
Right. Woodrow, hello. Try not to miss anyone. Jared L, hello. Benny. We even have Quentin Mims. Sith Vicious, what's up, dude? Crazy 8. And we're already getting some super chats in here.
Whoa.
Garcia, nice. 213. Minor spoilers. Possible Black Chrysanthemum for the Black Series. Fingers crossed. Have you seen Book of Boba? Have you been able to keep up with?
I did, yeah.
Okay.
I watch it. We watch it every week. Well, 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Yeah, but we do.
Yeah, because I think the new thing we'll start doing is near the end of the stream, we'll talk about the most recent episode.
Yeah, because of spoilers, of course.
Yeah, we usually, wait for the last, 30 minutes or so. But I appreciate the channel support, Garcia. I definitely hope that comes to fruition. For sure. Titter, hello. Mark Hauser, what's up? Kabashed Figures, another.
Wow.
This was the YouTube channel that had like those first Wave 31 reviews.
Yeah, I
remember watching those.
Yeah.
The Poodoo Room, what's up? Fabulous Disaster, Andy Bud 08. Darth Wizzy Wizard, yo. My name, $10 super chat from The Gamer Zone 24.
Well, okay.
Keep up the great work, guys.
That's enough. We're done. Okay, we can go now.
Yep. See ya. Take the money and run.
Yeah.
I forgot to. This is for both of you. This is for both of you guys. I like to play the little clip here. Let's see. Let's do.
We can pay you 2,000 now, plus 15 when we reach Alderaan.
17. Okay, you guys got yourselves a ship.
Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much for the channel support. It goes a long way. Rolando Flores, hello. Let's see here. Is that everyone? Sarah, hello from Croatia. Hi, fella.
Oh, yeah, I know her.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. What's up? Spectre 380, doing my history homework while watching my 2 favorite Black Series channels. That means a lot, man. Wow. That is so awesome to hear. Straight out of Coruscant, love that name. Hi, guys. Hope you are all well. We're doing well. Yeah. Jayhawk Jedi, greetings and salutations. Good Sunday to you all as well. Obi-Wan Kenobi, what's up? I think we're B-Man. I don't think I said hi to you. The real account, meant to hop on this account to comment. Hope all is well with you too. What's up?
Nice. Hey guys.
Logan Scott, hello. Hey, 101 people in the stream. Nice, thank you.
Well, nice.
El Bang Bang Grande, never been a better time to be a Boba fan. Definitely agree with that for sure. And Bounty Killer Customs.
Whoa.
Okay, I think that's... Oh, and Left Coast Graphics. What's shaking, kids? What's up, Left Coast Graphics? Cool. All right. Well, the first question I'm going to hit you with is, this is whenever we have a guest that is not from the U.S., we got to ask, how is collecting out there and how it works. So we've had Salacious Rum. He's from the U.K. We've had a Canadian or two on, but I've never had anyone from Croatia, of course. So we got to ask, living in Croatia, how is it collecting Black Series or action figures in general? Is it easy, hard? You have to go to aftermarket, eBay? Are there any, stores in your area that get Black Series in, or just how is it collecting out there?
Yeah. Well, it's not, I don't know. It's not as easy, if I can put it that way. It's not as easy as maybe for you guys in the US. I mean, obviously, that's the main, market for the line. But as I said on the 1313 podcast as well, this collecting sport is something that's worldwide. Star Wars is so much bigger than just one country of the US. It's worldwide, and so there are a lot of collectors all around the world. And me being in Croatia, I actually, as I said before, I started collecting this line in 2015, and before that, it's obviously because of the hype around the Disney Star Wars trilogy with the Episode 7 coming, and the hype was just incredible. And I watch a lot of YouTube, and I had other YouTube channels before, so I'm not new here. I am new here with this channel, but I'm not new here to YouTube in general. So I watched a lot of stuff and started watching Jank Bricks with those Lego reviews, and I stumbled upon a guy. You know him, Shardimus Prime.
Oh yeah,
his YouTube channel, and after that, the Foosh.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And it was news to me, that there are these 6-inch Star Wars figures, and full articulated. I didn't know that they exist, and me being a big kid, a big child, I love those stuff, and haven't been collecting any, toys, figures, however you call it, ever since I was a kid. And I said this story before. I was a Masters of the Universe fan when I was a kid, and growing up in late 80s, early 90s, I collected Masters of the Universe. And when I grew up, went on to high school and to college, my parents got rid of my collection. He doesn't need it anymore, and I never looked back. But it hurt a little. And so in 2015, I saw those Star Wars figures, and I said, I would like to buy a few of them and to see what it is. It looked great. And who would think that in 2015 you saw that Han Solo, from one of the first waves.
Yeah.
And you thought, it looks just like him, man.
Yeah.
And now we are getting, the updated faces and so on. But at that time, it was new. It looked great. And so here in Croatia, there before we did have, toy stores.
Right.
But in recent years, for some reason, even those stores that existed here closed. And so we don't have, the kind of Toys R Us or some kind of a store that's all toys. We don't have it.
Right.
But what we do have is that one store called Miller or Muller, whatever, I don't know the pronunciation. It's I think German or Austrian store, yeah, and they have a toy section. They have a lot of different stuff, but they have a toy section. And so I went to that store, and I stumbled upon the Han Solo, Greedo, and am I allowed to say it? Slave Leia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think what it says on the box is Princess Leia (parentheses slave outfit). I think that's what it actually says on the box.
Yeah, well, there's no way I'm gonna repeat all that. Yeah, but I found those figures and got just Han Solo, and saw that it was movable, it articulated, it was great, and so I went back and grabbed the other two, and it was crazy, that I found those in a store here, and I thought that great, that line will be here in my country, and came back home, and it turned out that those figures, that wave was out for like 2 years, and it was still on the shelves here in Croatia. And I don't know much, but I think that there is no way that a wave will be 2 years on the shelves in your toy stores.
Oh,
right?
no. Unless
There's
it was
no
like
way.
the Rogue One, like Jin, Cassian.
Yeah.
Those
yeah.
figures like that genuinely were on the shelves for like 2 to 3 years, but like
Wow.
orange line, blue line, like an orange line Han
Yeah.
or Greedo or whatever, no chance that would
Yeah.
be anywhere in
Yeah.
2015.
Yeah, well, it was still here, and so I joined some member groups on Facebook for Black Series collectors, and I saw that people, help each other, and so I asked people in that group if there is someone, that would like Slave Leia or Greedo or Han, and there were few people that wanted me to buy that for them and send them, and I did. So I went back to the store, and I bought practically all of it, to send to the folks that wanted it. Didn't make any money out of it, they just paid what the price that it was,
Right.
from the store. And I sent, I don't know, to Bulgaria, to Belgium, to Canada, to US, and I bought it all, because I wanted to be the guy that will clean the shelves, and so that the store can think, okay, this sells, let's get more. But as it turned out, the store, that only store that from time to time gets those figures, does get them, but it's you can practically never see the full wave of figures here in stores. You can see maybe one figure, and it kind of looks like it got here accidentally. So I don't know. So you can't rely. I know that you over there can't rely on stores these days as well, but here you really can't rely on that,
Right.
And I don't know if there are more people. I maybe know one or two here in Croatia that are also collecting the Black Series, but that's it, and but there were those Solo figures, Lando and Solo from the Solo movie, and I skipped on them. I don't have those figures, but they were in my local store, and one day I saw them, and a few days when I came back, they were gone. So obviously someone, buys it.
Yeah.
I'm not the only one, so that's great to see,
Yeah.
And a few weeks ago now, when it was Christmas holidays time and all, it was crazy, stores are full of people. And actually, in that store here in the city where I live here in Croatia, there was almost a full wave with the Zero, uh, Koska Reeves,
Oh, nice.
Aura
Like
Singh,
that's like wave 30 with like General
Yeah,
Lando,
yeah. I don't
tech.
know. Are they all the same wave? I don't know. There was also
Yeah,
Bo-Katan.
yeah. It was Bo-Katan was repacked into that wave, and then
Oh,
Casca
okay.
Reeves, Tech,
Yeah,
Aura Singh, and
yeah. There.
there's a
So
fifth one.
that's a full wave. Is that a full wave?
Yeah, because they come in a case of 8, but
Okay.
usually they will select certain characters to do 2 of. So
Oh,
like
yeah.
So, like in that case, it was 2 General Lando, which was a huge mistake because that is the peg warmer over here. Even
And
though we
yeah,
love Lando, love
and
that
that's
figure,
sorry.
but
That's what I wanted to say. In
yeah,
my store, there were like 4 Landos.
yeah. So even over there, it's
Even
like
yeah, 4 Landos.
yeah. So
Unbelievable.
yeah, there'd be 2 Lando, 2 Tech, Casca Reeves, Aura Singh,
Yeah.
Bo-Katan, and then what is the 8th one that I'm missing? I can't remember off the top of my head, but that's crazy that even like all the way over there, like General Lando's, there's still like 4 on the pegs. That's kind of
Yeah.
hilarious.
Yeah.
It's sad though, because like why Lando? They should have
don't
packed
know.
like 2 Casca Reeves, because like Casca Reeves, that's like the one that's always gone from that wave.
Yeah.
So I don't
And
understand how they make those decisions,
I
but
don't know. It's not that I wanted to say you can customize Casca Reeves, but it's not something that Hasbro thinks about. They don't think, oh, we'll give them this, they can customize it.
mhm.
No. So I don't know why Lando.
Yeah.
Maybe
And
they thought
also,
that it will be, popular character, old character, and I don't
yeah,
know.
true. Jonathan Anderson brings up a good point as well, because over here, he says, I swear that wave has been restocked 2 to 3 times now instead of wave 31.
Well,
Because, and that's true. Like when I went, I had a vlog go up about a month ago when we went to the state of Minnesota, and I was stopping at like every Target we saw on the side of the road. And
yeah.
I saw that wave everywhere. And it seems to be like restocked, but it's like we're waiting on wave 31, which is like the new Boba Fett in like the Tuscan
Yeah. I
outfit,
know.
Fennec Shand and all of them, all the
Yep.
Bib Fortuna, the Jeddah Patrol Stormtrooper and all that.
Yeah.
So I haven't. Nate got lucky; he got his whole case from Dorkside
Oh, nice.
Toys. So he is like slowly releasing those reviews. I made the mistake of like ordering them individually.
Oh,
When you order them individually, it takes longer. Like if you order the whole case
mhm.
and they get those cases in, they just like slap the shipping label on it and send it out. A lot of the times. We have a new member, Jazzy35K.
Hey,
Thank you so
nice.
much. Yeah, for anyone who doesn't know, we do have a channel membership. There's a link in the description to that as well. You get some cool emojis to use that were custom made for us, as well as the Clone Trooper channel member badge that changes based on how long you've been a member, and it's 99 cents. So we have a new member, Jazzy35K. Thank you so much, Jazzy. Welcome to the army.
You both really stepped up in the heat of battle. Both of you showed valor out there. Real courage. You're both officially being made ARC troopers.
Thank you, Jazzy. And then we also have a super chat here of, I don't know what this currency is. I know it's not USD, because at first I saw that money symbol and I was like, what? I don't know what currency this is. I'm gonna Google this real quick.
Google it.
Oh, Hong Kong dollar. I knew it. I knew Kabash was in China, so I should have known that. But thank you so much for the super chat, Kabash. No question or anything with your super chat. That's fine if you just wanted to support the channel. Yeah. I definitely appreciate that as well. I kind of want to see how much this is in USD. HK to USD. Oh, so it's about $50 USD. Thank you so much, man.
Whoa, nice.
Yeah, that's incredible. That's so nice of you. Thank you for the channel support. Goes a long way. Keeps our, keeps these lights on. Yeah, thank you so much. That's so great. You definitely deserve a little clip here.
I don't have anything else, but credits will do fine.
No, they won't.
Credits will do fine.
No, they won't.
Yeah, thank you, Kabashed Figures. Let's see here. What's going on in chat? Nerd Affiliated is here. Johnny, hello. Just found 12 Landos at Walmart. Lord have mercy. Hank the Tank, what's up? Let's see here. Okay, yeah, Hong Kong dollars. HK. Yeah, I'm getting tested today. There's a lot of international, I'm getting my geography tested. I'm getting my currencies tested.
Yeah.
Someone's about to pop quiz me at any moment. You're a teacher, aren't you?
Yeah.
Is that what you said on the podcast?
Yeah, I am, but not of geography. So, you're good.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see here. Yeah, Lando is a great figure.
He is.
Definitely agree.
Yeah, that's not the issue.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. Let's. Okay. So, like, ultimately, you have to rely on like eBay, like third-party stuff.
Yeah. For I don't know, ever since 2015, figures that I didn't found here in my store, I bought online, and it was mostly on eBay.
Mm.
And only few months ago now, it was after the 1313 podcast, I contacted some of those online stores that are here in Europe, and that for some reason were not delivering. They were not shipping to Croatia for some reason. I don't know why. I said it before, they ship to Italy. And in Italy, you can find, stores with the Black Series figures. I was in Italy and bought one of my Tuscans over there. But you don't ship in Croatia. I don't know why. And so I contacted a few of those stores, and believe it or not, they changed something that they kind of said, hold up, and went on and changed something in their algorithm on their site. I don't know. And voila, here you go. You can now order from our store, And so now finally, I get to order, these figures for a bit more fair price and not for that overpriced prices, that we see on eBay. That's crazy. Yeah. So it actually got better thanks to the stream.
Yeah. I noticed you said on the 1313 podcast episode, when you brought us up and you were like, when they complain about paying over retail, like, we'll never pay over retail for figures, and you're there like, I would gladly pay those kinds of prices.
Yeah.
Because like hasbro, like, because we get people all the time who comment, every country has a different situation of how hard it is to acquire figures, and I'm like, I genuinely agree. Like, Hasbro, as the multi-billion-dollar corporation, I think they should be able to ship internationally, like, with ease. Like, they have like a US and a UK version of their website.
Yeah.
Even like, so like with the HasLab Rancor, like, I don't know if Linda from Australia is here in the chat, but I forgot how much it was for them to be able to pre-order or like back the HasLab, but it was like, oh my goodness.
Yeah.
And I think, like, especially with polls, like, where fans come first, they should totally be able to ship, across European countries or the like anywhere.
Yeah.
So,
I agree.
I definitely think they should.
But
be able to do that.
Maybe I don't know. Maybe as time goes on and there are a lot more of these kind of interactions of people that are from all around the world. I don't know. I guess they listen to the fans and watch these kind of videos. Maybe someone watches, and just kind of to get the feel of the fan base, and
They
we'll
must
see,
to some capacity, because some other like toy channels on YouTube
Yeah.
will be able to get that Hasbro team on their channel, like
Okay.
Victoria's Cantina. If anyone out
yeah.
there knows Victoria's
Yeah.
Cantina.
Yeah.
And according to her, she says that they contact the channel. Like they
Whoa.
contact you. It's not like a you go and be like, can you come on my channel?
Yeah.
Apparently they will like select and approach you if they want to
Great.
come on your channel. So
Great.
I mean, I'm sure like someone out there in Hasbro surfs YouTube and checks out some content. I'm sure.
Well, yeah, they should, because
Well, yeah,
that's a part
yeah.
of the job. That's you got to know what the people think. Because
Mhm.
that's where your money is coming from. So
Yeah. Gamerzona asks a good question. What figure are you looking forward to the most this year? My mind instantly goes to that Death Watch Mandalorian
oh
from the Mandalorian, or like maybe the Ahsoka from the Mandalorian.
oh yeah. We'll get that this year.
Right,
It's
yeah.
coming out this year. Yeah.
Or ARC Trooper Jesse is another one that's
Yeah.
coming this year, I
And
hope.
Echo from the Bad Batch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had to like think like what is coming out
Yeah, me
in
too.
2022.
Me too, because I'm thinking about the next one that are coming, like that new Boba Fett,
Mhm.
but in armor Boba Fett.
Oh,
And-
the deluxe one.
Yeah, deluxe one, yeah. And there are those few figures that you have on pre-order, like Fennec Shang and from that new wave B-Fortuna, and so my mind is still in that wave. I'm not thinking what will come after that. Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, what's up, Joker Jamie? He says Echo. Yes, I want to check it. Oh yeah, I forgot about Umbra Operative ARC Trooper.
Okay.
I was trying to find this comment. They commented earlier, but they were asking what stands you use for your videos.
What stands I use?
Mhm.
Well, the stands that I use are the ones with the pegs, are called star stands, and I found them on eBay. I think you can still find them there.
Mhm.
And yeah, Omega as well, right?
Yeah.
And the other one for flying, jumping poses are the stands from, I think it's Mayfex, or
Oh, okay.
yeah, I think it's Mayfex, but you can also use the Tamashi Stage 1, I think they are called, and you
Mhm.
can find it on eBay, just like a package with a few of them in it.
Right.
So they are great. But, it's really not about the stands. I know a lot of people are asking me that question, but I have a few different stands, and it really doesn't matter.
Mhm. Yeah.
It's mostly up to you.
Yeah, when we get asked that question on like video comments, we always just say the Hasbro Pulse stands, just that you buy straight from Hasbro Pulse. They come in like a pack of 3. It's like $14.99 USD.
Okay.
That's just the ones that we use. So like I need to actually buy, because Nate has them. I don't personally own them, but
Yeah.
I want to get some for that 501st Jet Trooper. I definitely need to get some flight stands for that one.
Yeah, you can't have flying figures, standing on the shelf. They
Right.
have to be in flying pose.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Bodhi Collection, thank you for the $3.98 super chat. Channel support, great guest. Have you guys seen Boba episode 2 yet? Yeah. Yes, we have.
Yes.
We'll talk about that near the end of the stream. Hopefully when Nate joins us. We're 40 minutes into the stream. Where's that boy at?
Yeah, he's still moving.
Yeah.
It's a lot of furniture.
Yeah. What's up, Super Tech? Got some of our mods joining. Ivan and Super Tech, what's up?
Yeah.
All
Ivan.
right. So, do you have any? Let's see. I gotta change the label here. Do you have any recent pickups to show off?
Recent pickups.
Some, recently acquired
yeah.
figures.
Well, as I said, I saw that whole wave in my store, but I have practically all of them already, so no to that.
Mhm.
But I did pick up a few, and they are older figures, like this guy here.
Ooh.
Yeah,
General Veers.
General Veers, yeah.
Nice.
Well, but you get the idea,
Right.
And I finally got the Knight of Ren.
Oh, nice.
And
nice.
I said in my, talking to the guys from 1313 podcast that I didn't get him. And so after that, when that online store made it possible for me to buy figures from them, they had these guys,
Nice.
and I said, well, I'll get them. And they were like $10 or $15 each. So, I don't have them in my collection. So I said, yeah, I'll get them. And
Veers specifically is pretty awesome.
I
like the alternate like chest armor and the helmet piece.
But the face print is phenomenal.
Mm-hmm.
Phenomenal. Love it.
Yeah.
And in my last video, I showed that Aura Singh and Kaskaris and the figures that I got. I do have them, and those videos will be up on the channel.
Nice. Looking forward to that.
Yeah. Well, that's all I have for now from the Black Series line. I know you guys are Lego fans as well.
Mm-hmm.
And I have. It's not from the recent week. I got it a while ago, and it was a gift from a friend. So I have this. What's the word? What's the
Slave One?
Slave One,
also known as Boba Fett starship.
Yeah, it doesn't say Slave One. No, it's so, but it sure looks like it.
Oh, it
so,
does.
Yeah, got that.
That's a great build too. I have it up there somewhere.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
It looks great. I still didn't build it. When I find some spare time, I'll do that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, and I got this Funko Pop Ahsoka as a Secret Santa gift.
Oh, nice.
From a friend. Yeah,
gotta love the Secret Santa.
Yeah. Looks great. And the I forgot, it's here behind me, the big Heroes of Endor set.
Ooh,
that's just that was like Christmas before Christmas for me,
Yeah, I saw that in your video the other day. I was like, oh, nice, the Heroes of Endor set.
Yeah, from the same site, from the guy that made it possible for me to buy it from Europe.
Mm-hmm. Oh, nice. So that's from the same source over there.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Did you get anything?
Yeah, I don't have a lot. Mainly because I show the stuff off every week. So eventually it's like I'm not going to have a lot of stuff. But I did open the Archive Leia because I found this one at Target about a week ago.
Yeah.
Pretty awesome, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Really like the updated face. And because it's in this like cloth outfit, they went all out for the articulation, even back in the... because this is originally a red and black box figure where double jointed elbows were not present at all, really, in the red and black box line.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, like the clones had it and stormtroopers had it, but like normally for non-trooper characters, you would not really have a...
Yeah, I know about that, but I didn't know that the first version of that figure didn't have the double joint.
No, it did have.
Oh, it did have.
It
Okay.
did have.
So yeah.
So,
Yeah,
and it's
yeah,
because it's like in this cloth, like so they could hide the double joint
yeah.
and everything. So it does still have the double jointed, which
Yeah.
works really well. And I found a copy that she doesn't look like as pissed off, because I thought the upgrade, she just looked like really angry and mad. But yeah, I found that one at Target, and I went and I scanned it to see if they had like more, and they said out of stock, not in any store near you. So they
Oh.
must have found it somewhere. Like maybe it was hidden, or maybe an employee had it in the back somewhere and they threw it out there. But because I don't think that was like a restock. I think it was
Yeah.
just randomly there.
Yeah.
So
yeah. Nice.
yeah, and I also built one of my Lego sets I got for Christmas. This was from my brother, the Scout Trooper,
Yes.
which
Looks
is
great.
yeah, surprisingly like detailed. Like even on the back here with those like these stickers were white. These are like filled in stickers, which is accurate to the helmet. Like surprisingly, like I really like this, and I especially like the label plaque down there.
Nice.
So that was my two recent things that I have done. So I did want to. Oh, Justin, did you start the cantina at all? No, I haven't. There's just no way. Like So
Come
my
on.
girlfriend and I have officially started the process of searching for homes and all of that. 2022 will be the year where I get my own place officially, and I think that the cantina is just gonna have to wait. I think it's just gonna have to wait.
Well, you know,
it's
there's
so big.
Yeah.
Like here, I'll
Why?
grab it. I like grabbing it
Because you can put it together now, and then you'll have to move. You know, it's not
like
practical.
God, it's big and heavy.
Yeah.
I have a few other sets too where I'm like, I think this will have to wait,
Man.
but I cannot wait to do that. But I will have to. So hopefully I get my own place soon so I can build that. What's up, Dave's Dimension? Didn't know you guys went live. YouTube playing games. You got to ring that bell. You got to ring that bell on the channel there. But it looks so good. It does. It does. And I love all the minifigures that it comes with.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. So as far as news that we missed, well, we didn't talk about any news on Figure It Out because it was our top 10 Star Wars The Black Series of 2021, which was, it's always my favorite video to make.
Yeah.
It's usually a very important video for us. So we didn't talk about this bit of news because we wanted to keep that episode nice and clean and condensed. So we did miss a little bit of news. So I will share my screen and show you that yakface.com here. This is just the website I'm using. Update, bring home the bonus bounties, because they bring home the bounty was over, but then I guess like they're keeping it going. What's up, Vader X Bricks and Nasty Lass? Yo, blessing
From Sweden.
Hey,
Nice.
What's up? Nice of you to join us.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, everyone knows about this. This is the prototype Boba Fett repack. This is not the new Return of the Jedi deluxe body. It is the Empire Strikes Back Boba, and it's a repack of the one that we have. So
yeah,
I'm gonna make where am I at? Where did I go? Here I am. So it's a repack of this one. This is the regular Blue Line release that has the cloth goods, and this one is a repaint of like the Empire Strikes Back one.
Yeah.
So same exact figure. And I saw some people when the news came out, they were a little confused of why it wasn't on the like Return of the Jedi Boba Fett. And the best reason that I can come up with for that is because the concept of prototype Boba Fett was like an Empire Strikes Back concept. Like everyone knows this, but just in case, like, you know, Boba Fett was originally meant to be like some kind of super stormtrooper.
Yeah.
So his concept had an all white, you know, they even made the costume for it. So
Yeah, there is a clip on YouTube
Yeah.
where you can see it. Yeah.
Yeah. Why in the mural boxes though?
Yeah.
Yeah, and yeah, Titter says they wanted to add to the SB mural, and
Yeah.
I'm a little indifferent to. I'm kind of weirded out by this. I mean, weirded out is a weird phrase to use, but I don't care. Like, if they want to re-release old figures and put them in the mural packaging, I don't care, because I don't really like archive packaging anyway, because I don't like the idea of destroying a package to get the figure.
Yeah.
And I know you can like slit an archive bubble and carefully, but you're still destroying
That's
the
not
package.
it. No. Yeah.
I like collector-friendly resealable packaging like the normal Black Series.
Yeah.
But here's the thing that's weird to me. I think, correct me if I'm wrong, chat. Let's have a little chat. I think this is the only instance where... So this was originally a Walgreens exclusive. So back in 2015, it was either 2014 or 15 with the blue line.
Mm-hmm.
This was exclusive to Walgreens. Now they're repacking it in an Empire Strikes Back box, and now it's an Amazon exclusive. So I think this was the one and only instance in the history of the Black Series where something was originally an exclusive to one retailer to be repacked years later and have it still be exclusive, but to a completely different retailer. So we've had figures like Commander Gree or like Zuckuss, who were Toys R Us exclusives that got released in other places in the US, but that's only because Toys R Us filed for bankruptcy in the US.
Yeah.
I think this is like the only instance where it was like exclusive, and then years later it's exclusive again, going to a different retailer. Another thing that's kind of weird here. Okay, it's out of stock here. Chat, help me out. What was the price of this when it's in stock on Amazon? Was it $26.49? Because we'll see here. Let me go to Amazon. Black Series. Why can't I click? There we go.
Alexa, turn on the lights.
Black Series prototype Boba Fett. You can get, okay, it's a little more expensive now, but it was cheaper just the other day. But this is the original one in the blue line. And granted, like, okay, $45, that's a little steep, but just the other day it really was like $30. So a lot of people thought it was weird that they would come out with this one, which is 100% a repack, and have it be a $26.49 Amazon exclusive when you can get this one for like $30 to $40, because you could also go to eBay or something else like this. Like it's common. It's not a super rare, hard to find figure. So like, how do you feel about this announcement, like the new one?
I don't know. I mean, I don't have this prototype version.
Oh yeah.
I even don't have the the regular version. I mean, I don't have the original. I have the bootleg version, which if you saw it, it's almost practically the same figure, the same articulation, all is the same. So it was in the beginning of my collecting when I got that figure, when you couldn't find Boba Fett for a good price. So it never, I was never into it. I never bought even the bootleg of this version. So I probably will skip on this one. I mean, I don't see it as some kind of a problem. I don't know if people think that bash on it and so on.
There was criticism.
Yeah,
there is some divisive criticism with this one. I fall under the boat where like when Black Series things gets revealed. Also, Nate is here. We can add him in whenever.
Oh yeah.
Just
Finally.
real quick. I just want to say, like, when things are revealed in the Black Series that I'm like, that's not for me, I'm gonna pass.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I do. I don't like go on Yankface's Instagram and start commenting like, really, Hasbro? Like, people get
No.
so bent out of shape. Whereas, like, I'm not really gonna complain about them re-releasing older figures.
No. It's just a figure.
I'm just
You
not.
can buy it or not, and that's it.
Especially like there's people who have missed out on it and now they can get it for $26.49. Well,
Yeah.
if they caught it, now it's out of stock, but that's a whole other issue.
So maybe we'll get another Jabba the Hutt again.
Guess I'll have to walk. I mean, I'd be down. I'd be down for that.
Yeah.
Nate, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm right
All
here.
right. What's up?
Yeah, I've been patiently waiting. But hello, sorry for my tardiness. I was moving. Today is the big moving day of all my furniture, so it took a little bit longer than expected because it was just me and my roommate on the heavy furniture duty. So
nice.
I was trying to hurry up, but yeah, it took a little longer than expected. But thank you, Action Display, for coming on. I'm sorry. Are we real naming it, or are we just sticking with Action Display?
We'll stick with the Action Display.
Okay, no problem.
That's okay. Yeah,
no problem. I just wanted to make sure. But yeah, so I'm here now. I was watching a little bit of the stream, so I'm kind of on the page of where we're at here with Prototype Boba Fett. But also, what's up, everyone in the chat? Thanks for tuning in today. So.
Nice.
Yeah, so all my stuff's moved in. The U-Haul truck is empty, and I'm ready to talk some Star Wars and some
right, because you just got new carpet yesterday, right?
Yeah, new carpet and new laminate. So it's been a crazy couple days of moving stuff. So.
You joined at the perfect point in time. We're at 140 people in here.
140.
Yeah.
Nice.
Whoa.
Let's get some thumbs up for me for me coming into the stream now.
For you not to fall asleep.
Yeah.
After hard work. Yeah.
Oh, my back is pulsating right now. I can feel
my back.
I can feel it.
We got Tobey Maguire in the stream now.
Yeah.
Where? Tobey Maguire? Where?
Yeah.
My back. I'm back. My back.
Yeah.
W's Creation, what's up? Got some new people in here. Alex Martinez, hello.
Nice.
Jonathan, I hear you, but I just don't pay attention to Transformers and Marvel Legends, so I don't find myself comparing what they get versus what we get.
I mean, I'm not super familiar with Transformers, but at least when it comes to Marvel, there's also a lot more Marvel characters that exist than there are Star Wars characters, or at least that they can, do like a lot of reuse. It's not to just jump straight into it, but Black Series always gets criticized for reuse, but Marvel Legends, it's like everyone turns a blind eye, and it's like, so I feel like they can do more characters just because there's a lot more that they can get away with like, using the Bucky Cap mold or something, which I think they just announced this year that they're going to sort of retire it. Like it's like they're phasing it out, but it's like they made it sound like there's still going to be some figures on the Bucky Cap body, which I believe is actually 10 years old this year. I think 2012 was the first time they used that body. And just think about how many characters they put on that. Action, do you collect Marvel Legends at all, or are you just like strictly
Well, I would love to do it. I mean, there are a lot of people asking me about that, just for the channel purposes, will I be posing around some Marvel Legends? And I would really love to do it. I think you actually are asking me that question at the perfect time, because I think that right now my new video is up on the channel, and it's for the first time something that is not Black Series related. It's the new Spider-Man. So I did get a few of the Marvel Legends
There it is.
figures.
There it is. 33
Yeah,
seconds ago. There it is.
Nice.
Yeah,
New
it's
content.
here, yeah.
There
All
we
right,
go.
Cool, cool.
And so I got few of them, just to try it out. And I mean, Marvel Legends has that line has a long tradition, and it's a great line of figures, great line of characters, and I would love to collect those. But since I live, in Croatia, and I have to pick and choose, and at this moment, Star Wars, was my number one line. And so I got into the Black Series, but you never know. We'll see what the future holds, for me and Marvel Legends.
I get you. So it kind of sounds like, is it Hasbro products across the board in Croatia that are hard to come by?
No. You can find a lot of Hasbro stuff here.
Okay.
A lot of Hasbro stuff, and actually a lot of Star Wars stuff as well. But it's just, I don't know, it's an issue of the Black Series. I don't know why they do, send some of those here, but we talked about it a few minutes earlier. But it's almost never the full line, the full, not line, the full wave,
Right.
So yeah,
that's bizarre. What about like the He-Man figures? I see those over there.
Oh, the He-Man figures, that's Mattel. And for some reason, Mattel and Croatia have a good relationship,
Okay.
And their Barbie stuff and all that. And so the original Masters of the Universe were here always available in Croatia. And so are these new Revelation figures, So I'm actually a huge He-Man fan. I was ever since I was a kid, and so I wanted to try this new line because those are like super articulated figures.
Yeah.
So yeah. I mean, they are not Black Series. You can't expect any realism. They are cartoons. Yeah.
I picked up the Moss Man just because it was like $12 on Amazon.
Oh yeah.
I like the visuals of He-Man, but it was past my time, so I never like got into it, but I appreciate like the character designs. So I got Moss Man just because I wanted to try it out, and like they have like the pinless elbows.
Yeah.
Or at least Moss Man does. So
they all have. I think they all have.
Yeah, I was interested as far as like that aspect of it, because I was like, oh, it's kind of neat, something a little different for Mattel, because usually they really struggle with articulation.
Yeah, and these figures do have some issues, maybe with some loose joints or with the heads, especially He-Man's head doesn't look that good, but
and the regular Skeletor head I feel like is
yeah, they look better in person than on promo shots and on the videos,
Yeah.
So, but I'm looking at it from the posing perspective, I want to see the poses that I can get them. So that's it, yeah. But when we were talking about the Marvel Legends compared to the Black Series, you said as the reuse and how many times they reuse the same body in Marvel Legends line. I mean, for Hasbro to reuse some of the figures, or the bodies in this Black Series line, you can't be mad at that, because we practically for each figure we get a new sculpt, and that is something that costs a lot. So you kind of have to appreciate it, that they are making the effort to give us those original figures. And look at this. Now, you mentioned for how long the Bucky Cap body in the Marvel Legends, for like 10 years or something, was there, And look with the Black Series. You can like it or not, we all have our opinions, but they changed the Trooper body.
Right.
And it's not like they waited for 10 or 15 years to do that.
Yeah. It came a lot sooner than
yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
Jonathan Anderson, I see what you're saying, but that kind of goes back to like the reuse point. Like I get it, like OT background aliens. That's what I want as well. But even though Ponda Baba and Dr. Evazan will probably be the 2 lowest selling figures out of Wave 31.
Yeah.
Sad truth. But I am with you. I want the Ithorian Hammerhead. I want the Devilman Devorian. I want Snaggletooth Zutton. Like I want all of them. But for each and every one of those, you're gonna have to do a different sculpt.
Yeah.
And I mean, if you compare like Star Wars and Marvel for licensing and all that, like I know, but I can see why we just don't get all of those background alien characters at one time. Now we are slowly starting to like trickle those in with Ponda Baba, Dr. Evazan, Bib Fortuna was a huge one that just came out, brand new sculpt, head to toe. We're getting a figure.
Actually, that's not true.
Oh, it's not true?
No,
I don't have the figure.
Bib's legs are Dragon Boss's legs.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
That's the reuse.
Which is fine. It's
Right,
under the skirt.
Because it's like
It's a
you
bad figure.
You would never in a million years even know that, and I only know that because Mike Case said something about it.
Right.
Even though I have the Dryden Voss figure, it's like I would never have thought. Just like Aura Singh being Admiral Holdo's body,
Yeah.
I never would have known that in a million years.
Right.
Not because A, I don't own the Holdo figure, and B, she's got the soft goods over her, so it's like I never knew what the underneath body looked like.
Yeah.
But
well, and we're getting Figurin Dan.
Right, Figurin Dan.
It's coming, but it's just slowly over time, which I just don't mind. I don't know. Like if you got everything you could ever ask for all at once and just have your entire collection over, then I kind of like collecting over years and seeing it grow.
Right.
And there's tons of cool stuff still coming out. So I'm not really in that boat. But
we just got to say a quick thank you to Fig Todd for the $60 super chat. We didn't mention that either.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have a degree in Tuscan.
Yeah. The 1313 guys are incredible at the Tuscan Raider impression. That episode, I was thinking about trying to do it, and I was like, no, I'm just gonna, I could stick with my Watto. But, all we've got is the but thank you so much, Todd. Your support goes a long way, as you know, helps keeps the lights on down here. These LED strip lights ain't cheap. Now that I don't live in an apartment anymore, it's like my electricity is it's going to be a whole other different payment style.
True.
It's not all included anymore.
Yeah. We also have a $6.99 Canadian from Chen Razi. The mayor is giving Hasbro a chance to make us both the mayor and Hammerhead. Just shave off the beard off the mayor, and we will have the Ithorian Cantina patron. I'm in that boat with everyone. Thank you for the channel support. I do think like the background aliens, that is the direction for the OT line in the Black Series for New Hope, Empire, and Return of the Jedi. I mean, we don't need any more Lukes, right?
No.
Are we done with Lukes now?
Yeah.
Probably There's one more Leia. There's another Leia coming with Ewok Village when her hair is down, and then they'll probably do the red dress from Empire.
Yeah.
Don't forget about we could get back to Tank Luke in his diaper.
Lord,
if you wanted to go a little sequel trilogy, we never got Crate Luke.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I have him in the SH Figure Arts.
Yeah. They never did the Black Series version.
Yeah.
Well, for OT,
for OT, at least back to Tank Luke, which I think Hasbro would be crazy enough to give us back to Tank Luke, just to say that they had done every single Luke Skywalker costume possible in the original trilogy.
Yeah. Oh, we will get that new Luke from the HasLab as well.
Oh yeah,
100%.
true. That is
Yeah,
true.
yeah.
I'll 100% take that though, because like the people saying that the old Luke figure was good or good enough, I'm like, no, you never tried to do any dynamic posing with it.
Yeah. Can't kill
Yeah.
Chewie? Calling you out.
We need those, which he'll be on stream next week.
True.
We need those butterfly joints for every lightsaber wielding character. The butterfly joints just help out so much with more natural
I
two-handed
agree.
posing.
Yeah.
So like you can't get Luke into some of the iconic two-handed lightsaber poses from Return of the Jedi because that figure is like you gotta have him like
Yes. Yes.
So
and the wrist hinge,
yes
as well.
Yeah. Jayhawk, I see what you're saying, but the troopers sell. Like there should be a stormtrooper in every single wave. In every regularly released wave. They should alternate a regular phase 1 clone and a regular stormtrooper. That should just be double packed into every single case that they sell. And the troopers will always sell 100% of the time when it comes to just the plain troopers, a plain stormtrooper. I mean, use the mold. Now that they have the 2020 stormtrooper body, it'll never get old. Reuse that thing until you do all the trooper variants that you possibly can do. And you're right. I mean, but that trooper after trooper, that's not instead of investing in a new sculpt. That is what is used to, I mean, I don't know, but that's the idea behind it. That is used to fund the new sculpts. And if you look at a master list of 2021 releases, I think you may be surprised by just how many new sculpts came out in 2021. If you check out our top 10, there's a few new sculpts in there just with Deluxe Boba, Q90. There's a more than Jar Jar. There's more than you might think as far as like new or at least reuse that isn't egregious reuse.
Yeah, and that Jar Jar is really underrated figure.
Yeah,
I mean, the character is what it is.
Right.
People love him or don't love him, mostly don't love him, but the figure is fantastic. Just fantastic. The sculpt and the paint and everything.
And they really can't reuse that unless they wanted to give us another Gungan character. But it's like if Jar Jar didn't sell, I doubt like Roos Tarpals or another prominent Gungan would sell. So it's kind of like they pretty much made an entire top to toe figure for just Jar Jar. Now they did release it twice immediately, with the retro card back, not retro, but you know what I mean, the episode 1 card back. So, I mean, they definitely tried to get their money out of it in that way, but
you never know. I mean, with the new shows coming out, you never know where some kind of new Gungan character can pop up.
Yeah, true.
And it will be cool, and then people will maybe buy more of the Gungans, and Hasbro will.
Yeah, they should do like a real hard ass Gungan character, like polar opposite from Jar Jar.
Yeah,
just make him kick all sorts.
It's like the black chrysanthemum version of Jar Jar.
Right.
Well, that's not a crazy idea. I mean, their thought process, was like, we have an old Yoda character, and what if we kick it back and give you a child Yoda? What will we get? So they can play with those ideas.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, I'm surprised we haven't even seen anything like that in a comic book, like a kick-ass Gungan character or something like that. But yeah, I mean,
I agree, David.
Yeah, I agree.
They should have had the tongue action.
He should.
I would have, honestly, I would say delete the shield, give us an alternate smiling head, and I would have been so much.
I love the shield though.
I love the shield as well. Yeah,
the shield is cool, but I mean, he doesn't really use it in the movie, so. Yeah, I feel like maybe an alternate head would have been more beneficial.
Yeah.
Hey, Gilster.
Yo.
But I mean, either way.
Did you have any recent pickups?
Nate? Yeah, I've got one. This is my first action figure pickup of the new year of 2022. It's a McFarlane toy, so everyone get excited for Nate's McFarlane moment. But I did get the year 2 Batman gold label set. So
Yeah,
this is a Batman set that comes with this nice soft goods cape. Looks completely badass, blue and gray bat suit. But it's based on Todd McFarlane art, so it also comes with a big plastic cape that will basically, like, you take the arms and the cape off of this Batman, you stick him underneath there, and then he's like posed like the comic book art, because this is literally just sculpted exactly like the comic book art. And then it also has a little display base here, so it's got a cross, and it's got like let's see, it's got Barbara Gordon, Tim Drake, Thomas Wayne, Jason Todd, all their tombstones on there.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's a really cool set. Took forever to get this thing. I pre-ordered it in like October of last year, so Target just kept delaying and delaying and delaying. But yeah, this is the first Batman in the line 2 with a cloth cape. I really wish they would have included like 2 heads, so you could like stick a head in the big cape, but then also utilize this, because with it being an exclusive set, I could only get one. But I can't now I'm torn, because I love this cloth cape, but I also love the big plastic cape that like you bought the set for.
Yeah, so that's the idea.
I'm torn, but I'm like, I wish I could have at least maybe got 2. Oh, but I will say though, his arm, I had to super glue it because it broke straight out of the package. So no more bicep swivel on the arm.
Oh no!
Yeah. I literally pulled it out of the package and it just went. So that sucks. And I know that there's no way to get a replacement or anything like that. So I was just like, I'm just going to super glue it.
Well, that's not good, because someone actually, the other day, someone asked me if I would like to do, McFarlane DC line on my channel. And this is not a good commercial for that.
Yeah, no, honestly, I haven't had any like problems like that with any of my other McFarlane stuff, but for whatever reason, and of course, it's got to be the exclusive, hard to get figure is the one that snaps right out of the package.
Yeah,
but honestly though, McFarlane's really hit or miss when it comes to like good articulation. Some of the figures are amazing when it comes to how articulated they are. And then other figures, you're like, what is this? Like, it might as well be like a 5 POA figure. It's such a mixed bag, like, as far as the figures go. And then, of course, the whole, like, any character that uses a gun in the comic books, they no longer will come with guns for the action figure. It's kind of killing the line a little bit. It's kind of like there's an upcoming Red Hood coming out, and he comes with finger guns.
What?
Yeah.
What is a finger gun? What's a
like how a kid would be like?
Yes, he literally comes with 2 hands that are posed like this.
No, really?
Yeah,
that's pretty silly. That's what? Silly.
Yeah, and Red Hood is a character that like uses 2 handguns for the most part, and so that's their substitute. It's embarrassing. So I really feel like the line is kind of getting killed.
I mean, unbelievable. If it's the character, then it's not a problem in the toy, in the figure. Right. It's a problem. Then the whole problem of the whole character and the whole industry and everything, and shut it all down.
Right.
I don't know.
Right, because they're still using weapons in the games, movies, and comic books.
But the toy can't have it. No.
But the action figure is where you draw the line.
Yeah.
Well, because if little Johnny gets a hold of a little plastic gun, he's gonna become like a murderer of something.
Yeah.
Like, is that the logic behind it? But it all goes back to like that.
They can use, little Nerf guns.
Right.
And they can instead of the fingers,
Yeah.
with little Nerf guns.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
But, I mean, I will say though, I do like most of the figures I have from the DC McFarlane stuff, but I've just been really on a crusade about how absolutely absurd it is for them to stop including firearms with the figures.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, that was my first pickup of 2022 was the Batman Year 2 McFarlane set, Target exclusive.
Nice.
I kind of hope I do run into one in store though, because I'll probably pick up a second because this is a pretty badass set.
Yeah.
And I want to have both displayed because that plastic cape is great. But
Yeah, and the working arm.
yeah,
well.
yeah, and a working arm that would be great too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, is it worth contacting Target for them to give me like a pity $5 gift card or something? So I was just like, I'm just gonna let it go. I'm just gonna super glue it and call it a day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, yeah, that's it for me though.
All right.
So far this year has well, I've been focused so much on like doing the final part of my move that I haven't done like any hunting or anything like that. So
Right.
Understandable. Yeah.
yeah.
And then
But,
Nate, real quick, what did you think about the prototype Boba Fett repack?
Yeah.
It's fine. I mean, I think it's good for people who missed it initially. Even though the original figure is not that much more expensive because the Amazon this figure was $26.49.
Oh, okay.
And a dude's nerdery was on the fence about it on Twitter. And so I linked him to the original, which on that day was coincidentally $36.99. So I was like, for only $10 more, you could just straight up get the figure today and not wait till I think the placeholder date was like December. So
what?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah, I don't
They
know.
have the figure. Why? What?
Yeah, maybe they just like just are putting like super far dates just in case they can't like ship it in time. But
yeah,
like a placeholder or something. But yeah, I mean, so it is kind of strange because it's kind of like it's almost like a Skiff-Guard Lando situation where that figure is still $18-20 on Amazon, but it's coming out in the archive line this year.
Yeah.
The logic behind that might be like, well, Hasbro doesn't make money off of third-party sales, so it's like, why not sell it ourselves again?
But
I also forgot that this figure comes with his blaster pistol.
Yeah, I mean, I like the prototype Boba Fett figure. It looks good, but of course it's it's on the awful Empire Strikes Back body.
Yeah.
I mean,
I've got my regular Empire Boba right here. It's like he looks good like this. This is the only pose. This is it. Just vanilla standing there.
Yeah.
Anything other than this figure starts looking really, really bad.
Mm-hmm.
But but I didn't think for a single second that they would have put it on the Return of the Jedi body or they would do anything outside of repacking the figure in the Galaxy packaging and saying, here you go. Right. So, I mean, ultimately, I honestly, I just don't really care because I already have the figure and it's not taking the place of another figure. So I feel like it's just there for people who missed the original figure. But I do think it is silly that it was originally a Walgreens exclusive. And then the re-release is an Amazon exclusive. So I feel like they should have went fan channel just like so that everyone had a chance because I believe it's sold out right now, right? The prototype.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Which again, for all the controversy that this figure sparked, hilarious that it sells out in 2 seconds.
But that's just artificial scarcity.
I mean, I don't think there's any harm behind it. I don't see.
Jayhawk says poor form for Hasbro to make inbox collectors who have that original figure but want the complete mural to rebuy it. Just poor form.
Okay.
But like
fair point.
That's kind of what you sign up for when you're a completionist, though. I mean, the solution is don't be a completionist, which I understand. Like for some people, they just are completionists, but that's just what you get. You know, as a completionist, you're gonna have to buy figures that you don't like or don't want. I mean, imagine being a completionist and then having every red and black box, like Holdo, Rose, like, you know what I mean?
Rose, yeah.
I would not be a fan of that, but for some people, they're just completionists, and that's how they roll. Vader X Bricks, thank you. Should I order the new Jyn Erso figure from GameStop or just wait for it to arrive in stores? Plus, it's currently on sale for $19.50. It's funny you say it's on sale for what is normally like a regular retail with GameStop. But if you want the photoreal upgrades, I would say go for it.
I feel
that's
like
another like wave of figures that I'm completely not interested in, but I'm not like, why would they? It's all just repacks and re-releases. It's another example of me just being like, oh, not for me. I'll pass on those.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
Just depends on how big of a fan you are, really.
I feel like Jyn could go lower, though. I feel like Jyn could definitely go lower. I'm personally holding out. I think I will ultimately get the photoreal Jyn because now I got Bodhi, Churrit, Baze. So I'm like, okay, well now I've K2. So now I've accidentally collected the photoreal versions of half the team.
Yeah.
So it's like
accidentally.
I might as well just get Jyn and get Cassian, but I think there's a good chance that I'll be able to pick them up on clearance. So I think I'm just gonna hold out. What's up, dude? Nice to see you. His ears must have been ringing because we were just talking about him not too long ago. So we also got Skywalker Hendricks in here as well.
We have all the YouTubers in here. Papa Gord was in here. Kabash was in here.
Balls is also here. Hello.
What's up, man?
Yeah. But and I mean also like who didn't think that Hasbro was literally going to release every single Boba Fett imaginable while there's a Boba Fett TV show going on?
Yeah. That's another thing. Like they're obviously capitalizing on the hype.
I wouldn't even be surprised if they gave us the Kenner Boba Fett, but in a different packaging. And I know that would probably drive some people nuts. But I could see them doing it. I could definitely, while Boba Fett's hot, it's like, why not re-release all the figures?
The business works.
Right. And clearly it worked because prototype Boba Fett is sold out. This new Galaxy packaging version.
It's the year of repacks and repaints until that Kenner vintage stuff comes out. And then it's like, oh my God, vintage and Kenner, and give me all that. That repack and repaint stuff goes right out the door.
Yeah.
That is the kryptonite of most Black Series collectors is they slap that Kenner paint on there, they slap that Kenner logo on there, and suddenly everyone's like, yeah, the reuse isn't so bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which that's not to say, like, don't for a second think that's me not saying that there's egregious reuse and repaints in the Black Series, because there is. Credit Collection, Carbonized. What was the other one? What's the other one? What is the other one that I always bring up? You know what I mean. I'm not a fan of Carbonized or Credit Collection. I think that's when it like crosses a line into like, okay, like really. But again, if those figures sell out, Credit Collection and Carbonized sells out. And if they use that money to give us a Cad Bane, to give us a Wrecker, to give us a Zeb, like if they use that money to give us the deluxe Bobas, the deluxe Cal, the Jar Jar, the newly sculpted figures, you know, or including a bunch of accessories with the Amazon exclusive Artillery Stormtrooper. So for exclusives, Action, how is there like any way for you to get exclusives? Because sometimes our European audience will actually have like an easier time than us. Like I know like UK and Australia, they normally have an easier time than us securing like Walmart exclusives. How is that for you?
Well, I don't know. Maybe in UK or Australia, it can be, I don't know, a better situation. But exclusives here in Croatia, for me, like all the other stuff, it's if I get lucky, and if I find it in one of the online stores that are shipping to my country, like the Heroes of Endor. That's the San Diego, right? Comic-Con, like set.
It's like Hasbro Pulls.
2021, something like
Well,
that.
right.
So if it shows up in one of those stores, I'll get it. I'll be able to get it, and if it doesn't, then it doesn't. So for me, it all depends on the luck. Will I be able to find it or not? So that's how it is with the exclusives. Yeah.
Luck of the draw type of situation.
Yeah.
Damn.
Which like,
but I mean, at least on the bright side, didn't you say that there's not too many collectors? So you don't.
Yeah, there's not, but that's it depends how you look at it. From one side, it's great because anything that comes here is mine. Well, it's not
right.
We are a small country, but we are not that small.
Right.
And but on the other hand, it would be best if there were more, collectors.
Of course,
so more stuff will come in. Yeah.
That's interesting because one might think in the US it's all like sunshine and rainbows because it's like our stores, right? Like it's our Target United States Corporation exclusive. But then like people in countries that don't even have Target are having an easier time confirming those exclusive, like specifically with the UK, like or like Australia, like Blue Burrito out there in our Discord is sending these pictures of like Bad Batch Rex, Vice Admiral Ramp. He's like, they're peg warming over here. I'm like, oh my god, like we can't even find them in store anywhere.
And I don't know why. What kind of a plan? I don't know. Why are they doing it that way? Because I compare it always to the Lego.
Right.
Here in Croatia, every single Lego that comes out, new sets are here. So there's no these kind of issues like with Hasbro. So I don't know what are their working philosophy. In which way are they distributing the figures around the world? So it's strange, but I mean, it is, US company, but it's like most of it's manufactured over in China,
Right.
So I don't know in which order, in which way it comes out, and why is it distributed that way. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, B-Man brings up a great point, like some very horrible thing, like 2 back-to-back horrible experiences for us in the US where the Clone Wars stuff, they've made 2 pretty much whole waves. That first wave was exclusive to Walmart with Ahsoka, the 332nd Trooper, the Mando Loyalist, and the Super Commando. And then a year later with Target, it's like back-to-back, like with that Target stuff with Obi-Wan, Anakin, Echo, and Clone Pilot Hawk.
Yeah.
And for Target, there wasn't even pre-orders. And for the Walmart, it's like they were gone in 0.2 seconds. And then it does that thing where it's like it goes up 23 minutes and 47 seconds after it's supposed to go up. And it's gone in like 5 seconds. But then like you have to be up at like 3 o'clock in the morning for the restock alert.
Yeah.
It was just a nightmare.
For those Walmart Clone Wars figures too, I distinctly remember they all went up 10 minutes early. So they said they were going to be live at, I think it was like 9 a.m. or something. And they ended up going live at like 8:50 because I was at work and I was in a customer's house and I sprinted to their bathroom so that I could pre-order these figures really quick. I was just like, I gotta use the bathroom real quick. And I'm like, oh shit, like sitting there trying to get these figures. But then when they came out, you had to borderline like harass the Walmart employees to get them to wheel the display out.
Yeah, Vader X Bricks. That's one of my favorite hunting memories. Is when I encountered one of our subs, Vader X Bricks, in the wild on a genuine hunt, and we talked to like 15 different Walmart employees because I knew they were there. That's like the thing that sucks is, you know, for a fact, and it's not saying like, because we all used to be in customer service, and yeah, I hate customers too. In those retail environments, they think they just know everything, and like I get it, but I knew for a fact that they were back there. So when everyone was like, "Oh, I checked back there," and I was just getting upset.
Liar.
Yeah, and then they finally wheeled out the display, and I was like, "Oh!" And such a great memory.
And then cut to me finding Echo and Anakin at Target, literally at 5 p.m. After I got off work. I just decided to stop at Target, and there's 3 Echoes and 2 Anakins just sitting on the shelf, just like whatever. So, it was those 2 situations were like seriously like the most stupid like situations we've ever been in, as far as like as it goes for like American collecting, where they were just like, the pre-orders went up 10 minutes early, so if you didn't know that, you were screwed. And then the other one, it was just find it in store. Vader. But I mean, obviously nothing compares to how hard you have it, Action.
Are there any like holy grail hunts that you've seen in Croatia, like in a store, and you just couldn't believe that like something was there?
Well, I don't know if it's a holy grail or not, you know, but when you were talking about your experiences, I remembered that there was actually the situation, you know, in that one local store where you can from time to time find a Black Series figure, 1 or 2. So for months in that store was Jenna. Yeah,
of course.
Jenna.
Of course.
And there were like 3 or 4 Jennas there. And so it was a peg warmer all the time. And the new waves are still coming out. And, you know, I'm seeing online all these YouTubers, guys, getting Bo-Katan, you know, and I wanted Bo-Katan. And so I went on to eBay and bought it. And it was like a few months from when it originally came out, you know. And so I bought it. I paid, I don't know. I mean, for you said, you know, you pay prices of, you know, $20-$30 per figure. For me, it's more like 40 plus shipping.
Yeah. Which
so it can be like 50, 55.
Oh yeah.
And so I got that Bo-Katan, and I was so happy that I have her in my collection. That figure is great. I know it's on your top 10 list. So yeah. And one day, like a month after that, you know, I went to that local store. I'm just, you know, walking around, seeing what's new over there. And what do you know? Bo-Katan is on the shelf.
Oh no.
So it's like 2 Jennas and the Bo-Katan.
Ooh.
And I'm like, why?
How does that?
Why? How could I know that this will happen? You know,
right?
I could have waited. It would be best if I have, you know, someone from my family or a friend that works for that store, you know, so they can, you know, tell me what's coming. But I think that even they don't know what's coming. They just see the number. So it's like just a number for them. They don't know what figure it is, you know. So it was like from all of the figures that could have come, it was Bo-Katan. It was like unbelievable. But I think the best figure, if we are not including, you know, the first waves that I found, as I said at the beginning, that I found in that store, I think the best figure, or one of the best figures that I found actually in the store and bought it in the store, was the Armorer from The Mandalorian. And you know, the standard release, not with that soft goods, you know. So that was a big surprise for me when I saw it. I definitely didn't expect that, and honestly, I was kind of thinking, I'll skip that figure if I don't find it for a good price online. And so it was in store, and I was like, oh my God, mine.
Nice.
Right now, mine, yeah. So that's it.
So
I don't know.
What?
Yeah.
How? And apologies if you answered this already, but how much do they run for in store?
Okay, so here in store, it's when it's and is anyone getting the Google and converter of the US to
I literally have it.
Croatian
I
kunas.
was literally ready to go. I was ready to go.
That's it. You are professionals. That's right. So for a regular price, it's around 200 kunas.
Okay.
So it's around 30-ish bucks.
Yeah. That's
Okay.
not as
Okay.
big as a variance as I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. That's kind of a standard, But
figured.
sometimes they go on sale and they are like 150.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bad enough? It's not bad. Not bad.
So it's like, that's okay. But if it's really like clearance prices, then like those slave Leias that I bought, and I still have, I think, 2 or 3 slave Leias.
Yes.
Just being here, hanging around in the house. They were like, I think 70 kunas per figure. So yeah.
Man.
That's great, especially for an orange line figure.
Yeah,
Right.
well, to you it's orange line, and to them it's like old stuff that no one wants to buy.
Right.
Yeah.
That's like sacred stuff.
Yeah.
It's
from a
funny.
collector.
It's actually funny, and that's why these kind of things where people get to know each other, all around the world, and you are in the US, I'm here in Croatia, someone is in Canada, and so on, since the distribution issue of Hasbro, those kind of issues, it's good to know people. It's good to know people from all around the world, and in this way, we can help each other.
Yeah.
So that's great. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, didn't you help out the 1313 podcast with?
Oh yeah, I wanted to.
Oh, okay.
If you watched it, I said I'll give as a gift, send to the father who collects with them these figures, and they said that they don't have the slave Leia in their collection, but the day after, actually Jackson said that it was his mistake, that it was Bush Leia.
Bush Leia.
Yeah. And so, but they actually helped me. Yeah, they actually bought me and sent me the Crosshair Imperial version.
Ooh. Nice.
And
awesome.
we were talking like, this is great, when something comes out, you guys can maybe buy it for me, I'll pay it. You just ship it to me, I'll pay the full price for shipping and all the cost. And it just turned out that they paid a lot to send me that figure.
Yeah, that international shipping is crazy.
I don't know. Is that I don't know. Am I even allowed to say how much it was? But it's like crazy. I think he said he paid like $70 for just the shipping.
Yeah,
it's like I didn't know that it would be that much.
I don't think it used to be, but with all the shipping blah 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 going on right now, because most of the time, like when we run giveaways and stuff, like of course we would love it if we could do worldwide, but like like you said, when you get into shipping and even like shipping something to the UK, still runs you like $20-$30 for something that's just like an action figure. That's a light, doesn't even weigh a pound. Really?
Yes.
So
it wasn't like that before, and I'm not even sure. Then how is it possible that people who are on eBay, are selling figures for like $30 and then 15 or $20 shipping.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know.
How is that possible? I know in which way they are shipping it, you know,
Mhm.
Right.
but 70 is that's just absolutely not
Oh, yeah.
acceptable, you know. And even
Right.
since the UK, they are no longer in the European Union, you know, so
Right.
so now we have the same problem when we buy from their stores, when it goes inside the European Union, you know. So it's from UK, and I have to pay taxes, you know, and
Mhm.
all that cost that comes with it. That
Mhm.
few years ago, that wasn't the case, you know. So it's now,
Right.
Yeah.
it is what it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
That's crazy.
I still think, and I still hope that there is some kind of better way to ship a figure from you know, US here.
Mhm.
Mhm.
I don't know. I'll have to look into that, you know.
Right.
Yeah.
So yeah,
That's crazy.
it is.
I just want
It is.
everyone to get their figures. I just want
Right.
everyone to live in harmony and get their figures.
Yeah. Yeah.
I did want to go back up and say what's up to Harbor Engel. They asked, "Do you think we'll get the new Tuskens from Book of Boba?" Absolutely. At least
yeah.
at least the chief and the
Yeah.
female trainer. I think we could. I think we'll definitely see both of them.
Yeah.
And then someone earlier, I'm sorry, it's buried deep in the chat. They were asking about a potential Bosk re-release.
Better elbows?
Yeah,
Maybe.
I would want. I think Bosk needs a new figure. The elbows are trash, and the way the arms are designed too, since they're so like elongated, he can't really hold it. You can't really get him to hold his blaster either without it looking like.
I still think
awkward.
he's just so cool. I'm gonna grab him.
This is a great looking figure.
Oh, no, he really is great looking. Yeah.
Action, do you have Bosk?
Yeah, I do. And
nice.
It's actually on the channel.
Awesome.
That video.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bosk is a great looking figure, but that's it. The posability is.
I mean, yeah, as you can see, I don't really have him doing some kind of dynamic posing, but such a cool looking figure.
It's the same thing as the original Boba Fett.
Yeah.
Cool looking figure, looking great in vanilla pose, but
yeah, you get anywhere outside of that vanilla pose, and you're like, oh.
I mean, you can do some cool stuff with that Bosk figure. I as I said, I made that video, and
well, you're the master of posing figures too.
Yeah,
so.
yeah, a real master. Yeah, it's just like I don't know what a figure can do until I go and record it, you know. And that Bosk can actually do some cool stuff. It's like the IG-11.
That's what I was about to say. Yeah, your IG-11 video. That sealed it. I was like, Action is the posing master. The poses you got out of that figure, I was like, there's no way. There's no way that this is the Black Series figure.
Yeah.
Does that
he has an articulated jaw, Jonathan, real quick.
Yeah. That's great.
His mouth is articulated, so it's not messed up. You could just open it and close it. Kind of like the Good Morning Guard.
For me, that's why I said it, you know, for me, that Bosk, if they can't give us a new figure, if anything, they can maybe give us a new elbows, you know. That's the only thing I think that this figure, as it is, would benefit, you know, make it better. And still be as it is, you know, looking as it is. So, yeah. Well, as I said, you know, with that IG-11 figure, it's only when I got it in hand and I saw the articulation that I can pull off with his legs, it was like, okay, this will actually be interesting, you know. And from all the figures that I made in my videos, that was the only one that I went in with the mindset like, okay, people don't expect that this figure can do this. That's the only video that I made with that mindset. All the others, you know, it's like obvious for each figure what it can do, you know. So yeah.
What's up, Chad Bain?
What's up, Chad?
Chad Bain.
Yeah, so let's see here. We are. Oh, we have some new. What's up, Louie?
Hey,
What's
Louie.
up, the TEC Bradford begging for a Book of Boba Tuscans? Yeah, since we are hour and 50 minutes into the stream, shall we talk about our thoughts on the Book of Boba Episode 2 spoilers?
Yes,
Let's
we
do it.
shall.
Let's
Yes,
do
we
it.
shall.
Yeah, it's just the perfect way to end a stream. It's the perfect way to end a stream. So obviously, if anyone currently watching the stream, I'll leave this banner up for the majority of the time, just so if someone clicks and they're like, "Oh crap, I haven't seen the episode,"
Yeah.
yada yada. If you haven't seen episode 2, highly recommend leaving the stream and then watching the episode. Maybe come back, check out the VOD of the stream to hear our thoughts. So, spoilers, ahoy!
Go.
Yes.
Go. Fly. Go.
Spoilers, ahoy.
Yep. So that was your. Boba needs to start lifting, bro. Brendan, damn it!
Yeah.
Here we
to the back to tank.
Yep.
Yeah.
I saw someone calling the flashbacks flashbacktas, and I thought that was kind
like
of
creative.
like
yeah,
that.
nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
That was a little
Alex Martinez right off the bat.
yeah.
I mean, what a pleasant surprise. I like that now. It's like, I don't mean to be like one of those, like, I'm a big Star Wars fan and I understand things that you don't. Like, I
I know.
do not mean that, but like, in the back of my head, I'm like, I know who that is, and a bunch of sorry suckers are not going to know who that is. It's just,
Dude.
it's weird to like be on that level of like, oh wow, it's Black Chrysanthemum.
It was crazy though, because out of all the character cameos you would think would happen in Book of Boba Fett, Black Chrysanthemum was like thrown down a football field way out in the distance. Like, never thought that we would, that something so obscure as Black Chrysanthemum would come to live action.
But he looked amazing.
Yeah, I was a little
Amazing.
bummed because they took his scar away.
Okay.
He normally has a
from his encounter with Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Yeah, so Obi-Wan in the comic books slices him, gives him a sweet scar, but he doesn't have the scar anymore. So I'm like, okay. So I'd have to imagine that his encounter with Obi-Wan probably no longer canon.
Never happened. Yeah.
Yeah, they're probably gonna go ahead and walk that back. But yeah, I think Black Chrysanthemum needs a Black Series figure yesterday.
Oh
and
yeah.
On top of that, he needs to be on a new body, please. For the love of God, do not put him on the Chewie body, please.
No,
I've had enough. I've had enough of the
apparently
Chewie
he
body.
does have the scar. It's probably just not as like animated, you know.
Yeah, true.
Because I think I've read a few comments.
Okay. But yeah, he's a little bit grayer now. So I think what I just wanted to say, huge faction of thanks, Marvel Legends, man. Nice to stop by.
Thank you.
But yeah, so I think that was probably my highlight of the episode, was seeing Black Chrysanthemum in live action. And I also really liked, and I don't know if you guys saw it, but the last shot of him when he's looking at Boba Fett, like, I really felt like he was just kind of like, dude, this is a terrible mistake you're making, because they know each other, so you know they're familiar. But it just seemed like Black Chrysanthemum was kind of like giving him the look of like, dude, these are the Hutts. Like, you really don't want to be messing with these guys.
Yeah.
And I mean, personally, Boba, I don't think could even stand a chance by himself against Black Chrysanthemum. So he's definitely going to need like some help, whether it's from Fennec or maybe, you know, someone else will show up to lend him a hand. But yeah, I think seeing like the twins and the Hutts, that stuff, I was like, this is amazing. Like, this is the greatest piece of
seeing the Pikes in live action for the first time.
Yeah, there was a lot of really good.
You got to see their faces under the mask.
Yeah.
That was so cool.
There was so much great world building in this episode, and I did not think for a second that we would see Hutts. That was a huge surprise too to me.
I thought maybe since it's like he's in their territory and everything, and like the connection to Jabba, but Yeah, no stinky. How dare they? I think this is the difference between something like Rogue One or like I'm trying to think of a different example, but I like when they connect the universe together, but they don't treat the audience like they're dumb. And it's like, if you get it, you get it, but we're not going to look at the camera and say, this is Black Chrysanthemum from the
That's right.
canon 2015 mainline Star Wars comic book. Like, I like that they just have these things in there naturally, and there's no like super on the nose, like, this is what it is, and he was in this and that, and that's
you don't have to know. You don't have to know.
That's true, because like a character like Black Chrysanthemum walks in, and then you just immediately get badass bounty hunter, Wookiee, all black fur, armor. He looks badass, and it's just a little something for the people who did read that stuff. And I mean, you don't even have to read it. It's just now we're like also introducing these characters and these ideas to people who might only watch the shows or live action shows.
Yeah.
And I just like that they don't have, like, Boba Fett doesn't go, that's the infamous bounty hunter Wookiee warrior known as Black Chrysanthemum.
They have
you can read the comic.
They have Fennec like lean over to him. Who's that?
Yeah.
So what did you think about the episode overall action? What did you think?
I loved it. I was actually surprised when I saw that its airing time it's longer. Like almost an hour, so that's great. I mean, the show for now, we have only 2 episodes, so you can't have, I don't know what kind of opinion about it, with when the first one came out, you immediately, since the same team of people are working on it, you immediately try to compare it with the Mandalorian, but the Mandalorian had the first episode with that banging end and the reveal of Grogu, right? So we didn't get that in this first episode, and you can't compare the two. I mean, you have the Boba Fett, and that's big of itself,
Right.
So the second episode, as you said, it's a world building. I definitely didn't expect to see the huts. Definitely didn't expect it.
That was so cool.
But the execution, it looks amazing.
Yeah.
It's like, it's unbelievable to be here now to see this kind of a TV show. It's the movie quality, and it's like, I don't know, I kind of don't have much to say about it, in a sense, because I don't know where are we going with the story. I'm just like a kid, watching it and like, oh my god, this is really happening, and it's like, I'm actually, someone asked me if which one of the storylines do I like better, the one that is happening in the present, or the flashbacks that we see. I don't know. I kind of like them both. We never got to see this much of that Tuscan culture. And all that we saw, we always thought, ever since the episode 4, from the original Star Wars, we always thought that they were like uncivilized monsters, when they attacked Luke. And now we are actually getting to know the whole culture, of the they have like the one that's in charge, and then the girl that's with the skills of fighting and all of it. It's like, and it's almost kind of referenced in the show when the guys, when they took over the train, and so one of them says, like, we thought that you were like savages, uncivilized, and we wanted to protect our route,
Yeah.
So we are actually seeing that it's not like that.
Yeah.
So I kind of really can't decide which storyline is better. I like it this way, where we are getting both, and we are about to see what happened and in what way Boba got to be there, where we see him in the first episode of the second season of The Mandalorian. Yeah.
Yep.
So they are connecting the dots together, and I love it.
Yeah, I love that connection. I saw it in one of the Discords of like, because Boba says like, from now on, this is your land, and whoever wants to cross it will have to pay like a fee of some kind. And then in The Mandalorian, he's saying, when Taro Calican is like, what are you doing? He's like, I'm gaining access across their land, or like, I'm gaining passage across their land. And he pays them with the binos. Yeah, so it's like that very subtle little, I'm like, like it's so cool.
Right. I also really like that it's making this figure a little bit more important.
Ooh.
Yes.
A
little bit more than just a one scene kind of deal here. So I like that we got to see how this costume comes to be, because I feel like it makes this figure a little bit more desirable, in my opinion, rather than we only know him from the 2 seconds at the end of the first episode of Mando season 2. But I think you're absolutely right, though, Action. Like, going back to what you were saying of the first episode of Boba versus the first episode of Mando, I feel like Mando had a lot more to prove. So that's why it had such a great first episode, had that excellent hook of Grogu. Whereas Book of Boba Fett, it's like, it's Boba Fett. We're all excited. It's Boba Fett. It's the character that we've all loved since 1980. Even before we were born, I loved Boba Fett.
Yeah,
I was born a fan of Boba Fett. So I
feel
like
see a little more Max too.
Yeah, true. We got to see more Max, and I'm assuming it's Figrin Dan, and it's a super group.
Yeah, some sort of Biff, just whaler.
It's got to be a super group, but yeah, I loved seeing the flashbacks, super mega Dances with Wolves, Last Samurai vibes.
Yeah.
So I loved that too. Dances with Wolves is like one of my favorite movies. So I instantly picked up on that. I was like, whoa, like I'm watching the Star Wars version of Dances with Wolves right now. Like this is pretty badass.
And did you saw? I saw it actually on Instagram. Sorry to interrupt you. The comparison of Ralph McQuarrie's illustration.
Yes.
Of the place where they make his staff.
Yeah, like the little
It's like the same shot.
Yes.
It's the same shot. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
And that's the stuff that it's like that's so subtle that most people will not. It'll just go woo. Even most people that are like, into Star Wars probably whoop, right over their head. But it's like, that's what I really love about Mando and about Book of Boba Fett is like, there's so much detail that, on my first watch of episode 2, I picked up on things, Black Chrysanthemum, this and that. But it's like on the second watch, I was like, oh, like looking at everything. And I'm just like, my mind is getting blown by how much is packed in. That is just stuff that's not mentioned or anything. It's just there for you to see. And if you know, you know. And that's and just like Justin was saying, that's also my favorite kind of of a franchise referencing itself is just to do it in a way of like, if you know, you know. You don't have to get beat over the head like Rogue One when Ponda Baba and Dr. Evazan show up and they bump into him and they turn around and you'll be dead, that kind of where you're like, oh, they're saying the exact line they said in the original movie. Like to me, that kind of referencing is super lazy when it's just, hey, here's the line that I said previously. Sometimes it works out and it's badass. If we got Boba Fett saying a line of like, he's no good to me dead, I'd be like, okay, I like that.
Yeah.
It's
that's
very
because it's Boba. Yeah.
right. It's very character dependent, but
Marvel Legends Man says, I'm enjoying this show so far, but considering he's supposed to be a crime lord, there's a little too much Boba being a good guy. Obviously only 2 episodes, so it's just an early observation. I mean, that's definitely fair because he's villainous in the OT. Although he's just a bounty hunter in the OT. Although there is a lot of expanded stuff that shows him as more ruthless. But I also think like being in that Sarlacc and going through that,
That's
like
right.
I could have just died right there.
Yeah,
like, and it would have
near
all
death experience, right?
Yeah,
Changes you.
So I think it's a believable sort of come around for me.
And on top of that, like everything we know about Boba Fett technically is no longer canon for the most part. So we have to, in a way, if we're going to acknowledge canon, we're going to have to let go of some of that stuff we know about Boba Fett or thought we knew about Boba Fett. So like, I understand people have an idea in their head of who Boba Fett is because we did get so much expanded material over the years with the character, but it's like, you got to realize that most of that stuff is no longer canon. And so they're going to do their own thing with Boba Fett. And I think he still has this ruthless side to him if he's going to be pushed to that point where like you can see it, like kind of how he was talking to the mayor, you know, and saying saying things like, "You're the mayor because I will it." I feel like Boba is a little bit more restrained, and I think we'll see that ruthless side of him at some point. But I think he's got to be like pushed towards it.
Yeah. What did you guys think of that little Rancor tease? I was like, literally, we were watching it, and my girlfriend, because she knows of my Rancor drama, all of our Rancor drama. And so when they were like, when Fennec was like, well, how about you say that to the Rancor? Even my girlfriend turned to me and she was like, Rancor? And I was just like I was getting so pissed off because I'm like, they're going to have a freaking Rancor in this show. And I was like,
then they will not.
And it's just like this little rat.
Yeah.
Could you imagine the freak out that would have happened if there was a Rancor?
Oh, I was like sinking in my seat, like they're about to have a
baby,
like
baby Rancor.
That would have been the ultimate, like, to everyone that was anti HasLab Rancor. That kind of would have been like the ultimate FU, because if there would have been a Rancor in that scene, everyone would have been like, we should have backed the Rancor.
I mean, not everyone,
but you know what I mean.
It would have threw a wrench in the gear of that whole thing.
But in this way, you had the disappointment twice,
right?
True.
Right.
I'm gonna get the Rancor, and then
49er Brian says no Rancor in the pit because the HasLab failed. That would have been funny if the HasLab backed the Rancor would have been digitally added. They had they shot two scenes and they were like, well, if the HasLab goes one way, we've got the backup scene.
What happened to Moochie? It could have been Moochie all grown up from Bad Batch.
I don't know what happened to Moochie. I feel like I don't think we're gonna get any sort of Rancor action.
Some Moochie backstory.
Because I feel like we're also nearing the end of the flashbacks. Like I don't think we're gonna see much more.
Yeah.
Like maybe a little bit.
Because he just got his armor back.
That's right.
Right.
So what was he doing?
So I feel like there's probably only a limited amount of time, where he's looks like this doing his Tusken Raider business.
Yeah.
So I feel like maybe we'll get 1-2 more flashbacks, and then I feel like the rest of the show is going to be all Crime Lord, which I think needs to happen since there's only 7 episodes.
I think there's only 5 left. Isn't this a 7 episode
total
thing?
Right. That's what I mean. 7 total.
Okay.
7 total.
Yeah.
So I feel like they're gonna have to kind of wrap up the sort of flashback scenes, because they could do a season 2. We don't know, but I also kind of feel like this might be a show that is just here's the thing. This is it.
Yeah.
So,
but they didn't say anything about will we get another season, because for the Kenobi, did they say it's 1 season only and that's it?
Yeah.
I feel like they did.
Yeah.
I feel like
Yeah.
because isn't Kenobi's only like 5 episodes or something? It's like super short, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
But-
something like that.
Yeah.
I like for sure. Like the HasLab had nothing to do with that scene. I just thought it was
No.
funny. How
Yeah,
that
no,
sort of-
right. We were
No.
right.
If anything, that scene might serve as a tease for a future Rancor sequence in the Book of Boba. So this all might still come true. But yeah, that obviously had nothing. That was completely irrelevant with each other. I'm trying to think of like. Oh, go ahead.
Have you guys heard the theory that Boba Fett was actually in on the assassination of Jabba the Hutt, and that it was actually a mistake that Han hit Boba Fett and sent him crashing into the Sarlacc pit?
Really?
People are kind of coming to this like theory that because he nods at Bush Leia, like gives her the approval nod, as in like a yes.
Yeah.
Like,
I always took that as more of a like a you earned my respect thing.
Yeah.
Right.
Because like the character of Bush is a real like that was a real person as a bounty hunter. Bush.
But when someone said that, like I was like, okay, I could kind of see it as like he's nodding like the plan is going accordingly. And that, he was supposed to jetpack over to the skiff to escape with everyone. But since Han didn't know what was going on, that Han kind of messed it up and threw Boba into the Sarlacc pit.
It's a stretch for me.
I don't know.
He's the one who captured Han and put him in carbonite in the first place.
You're right. But in the War of Bounty Hunters comic book, which is canon, Jabba puts out a bounty on Boba. So their relationship is strained. So this is a new comic book that just kind of wrapped up, where it's in between Empire and Return of the Jedi, and Boba Fett is trying to get Han to Jabba safely, but spoilers, it's revealed that it's Kira, steals Han and carbonite from Boba. So then Jabba is upset, and Jabba puts a bounty out on Boba because Boba lost Han to Kira. So
interesting.
I don't know. I mean, I doubt it, because that would also be like a massive amount of retconning for
Luke also swung his lightsaber at Boba and destroyed his blaster.
Luke didn't know. Han and Luke didn't know.
There you go.
Yeah.
No, you're right. There is there's plenty of holes in it. I just thought I'd bring it up because I thought that it was mildly interesting. But yeah, that would be so much retconning that a comic book that literally came out last year would,
Yeah,
unbelievable. To go back all these years and to say because he nodded, it's the whole different story, the whole different. No, come on. No.
Yeah. But ultimately, I enjoyed this episode more than episode 1. For me, personally, I'm not being a hater here, but I am saying like it's nothing groundbreakingly new. Like the story of the fish out of water.
Yeah.
Being captured by a group of natives, and then like he learns their ways.
Mm-hmm.
That's not, the trains, like it's nothing new, but it's just good Star Wars to me. It's just something. I look forward to every Wednesday now. I'm like, oh, yep, Book of Boba Day. And again, it's just that universe building, that world building, and the connecting. And I mean, it is a good story as well. And I mean, it's just, we have wondered about Boba Fett all our lives. Like ever since seeing Return of the Jedi in theaters as a kid, watching it on VHS. I've always wondered, like, man, and then like growing up and, the internet is a thing, and you start reading like all these crazy theories, like he jetpacked out of the Sarlacc, and now it's almost like you can't believe how that we're finally getting that explanation.
There
is
that fan-made film on YouTube of Boba coming out of the Sarlacc, and it's like they saw it, like made their version. It's almost the same, you know.
Yeah.
But it's unbelievable that we got it. So much theorizing, so many years, you know, and finally
Right.
we are here.
We got to see it. And I love
Yeah.
that it parallels with like the Patton Oswalt thing where he's like,
Yeah.
and then we see Boba punch out of the stand and
Yeah.
The Mandalorian gauntlet. Yeah.
Yeah.
I so far I'm into the show. Like I think it's
Yeah.
pretty damn awesome.
Me too. Yeah.
I do think though at some points the visual effects do get a little spotty, like just because now, like since I've watched so much behind the scenes footage about like how like that like screen that they film with works.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm starting to be able to see it. Like see the break from where it's the physical set to the LED screen.
Well, you shouldn't have watched those videos.
Well, right. I
See,
feel like
that's the problem.
I feel like
problem.
because like there's just a few shots where I was like, ooh, I could really tell that that's like a screen.
Yeah.
And it's not like, you know, actual like distance, but
It's your
I mean,
subconscious. It's
that-
not looking for it. You know, your eye is not looking for it.
it probably but I mean, that technology is super cool. Like the way that it changes like lighting and everything.
Like your perception of it as you move through it. And
literally from like a click of a button. Like that's mind-blowing technology.
It is.
But yeah, I was like, oh, I feel like I could kind of see it, but it's not. That's not
Mango
any.
Fett.
What's up, Mango Fett? It's not anything that's gonna.
Fett.
Yeah, that's not gonna. It's not gonna ruin the show for me.
No,
right?
No.
But it's just something that I was like, you know.
Yeah, just stop watching those videos. You'll be fine.
Yeah, there we go. I just got to get my mind off of it.
Yeah.
But ultimately, I enjoyed the second episode, and I'm enjoying it. Can't wait to see the rest. Because, like you said earlier, Action Display, the not knowing where the story is going.
Yeah.
The trailers didn't give anything away. When The Mandalorian Season 1 came out, the trailers didn't give anything away. It's like they kept Grogu under wraps.
Yes.
Until the very end. And it's just so hard to do that nowadays. Spider-Man No Way Home, I got the whole thing spoiled just by YouTube recommended videos. And I saw it Thursday, like the day it came out. And a few days before, I opened up the YouTube app. First thing I see, stuff I'm not even subscribed to.
Yes.
Recommended.
The same.
So and so take on the Sinister Six. Like I'm like, son of
come on,
gun man. And it's just like they do a great job of keeping all these things like under wraps. Where like I have no idea where the story's going.
Yeah. I definitely think like you know, like 49er Brian's been saying, you know, we could probably see Bosk in the show.
Dude, the Trandoshans. I don't know if it's like puppetry. I'm like, that's so cool.
I was thinking about that. I was like, especially in episode 2 when they're walking back to the Max Rebo Cantina, there's a lot of Trandoshans. Like there's just a lot of Trandoshans in general in Mos Espa, like the area that they're in. So I'm like I could definitely see Bosk showing up, them doing a little team up action maybe. But you know, do you guys think that there will be like either like a Grogu sized reveal or like a Luke Skywalker moment in Book of Boba Fett?
Well, for me, if it does happen, it will be at the end of the season, you know. There are rumors about, you know, some character coming to Boba Fett that we know about, you know, a popular character. So I don't know. I was like, even for the Mandalorian, not just for that Grogu scene, but the end of the second season with the Luke Skywalker coming, you know, that was for me the same shock, almost the same shock as the Grogu thing, you know.
Right. Oh yeah.
So I kind of believe in these guys, Farrow and Filoni, doing their thing. You know, they are doing excellent work, And with their development of the character, not just with keeping secrets, but with the development of the character. I mean, look at where Mando was at the beginning, and where we get to see him later. How his character develops in his paternal development of the character towards the protecting the child, and taking off his helmet and all that things. So I think that it's on purpose that we are getting this kind of Boba that people consider softer, not that badass towards people who he rules over, So I guess it's for a reason, and we'll see where it goes. So I don't know. I'm really, as I said, I'm excited about it, and I'm glad that nothing is spoiled to us for this series. I'm so happy about this.
What if the entire show is going to lead up to an encounter with an old grizzled Mace Windu, and Boba's going to either have to forgive him or have to
well, imagine
try and fight him.
Well, that's not so crazy, since we got those scenes from Attack of the Clones.
Right. I feel like the Attack of the Clone flashbacks, I'm like,
that could be there for a bigger reason that we think,
Yeah, I could definitely, because I mean, come on, it's like how many characters have lived through Boba Fett lived through the Sarlacc. I think Mace could live from getting blasted out of a window.
Yeah,
he and getting his hand cut off. People get their hands cut off all the time in Star Wars and live. Yeah. So
like changing the socks.
Yeah, but we could also, they could just do like Cad Bane or something, which would be great.
That would go along with like the Western-ish sort of vibe.
That was kind of my idea. But I mean, I'm not much of a theorist, but I thought that the mayor will be Cad Bane.
Yeah,
but it's obviously not,
Right.
But, yeah.
I wonder if like they would just do what if they just did like the deleted Clone Wars segment where it's just like a duel.
Yes.
And like Boba Fett like does actually just kill Cad. I feel like that would piss people off though. I don't, because people love Cad Bane, but it's like you love Cad Bane, you love Boba Fett. It's like,
well, who do you love more?
You must choose.
I will say about like the Mace Windu thing, I don't want to see Mace Windu, even though that is an interesting dynamic because young kid Boba tries to assassinate Mace Windu in the Clone Wars and that whole story arc. But it's like they can only do this so many times where a character dies and then, oh, no, they're back. They didn't really die. I just feel like that kind of takes away from like the oomph in the moment of, in my humble opinion, they completely ruined Anakin's redemption and the fulfillment of the prophecy.
Yes.
When he decides to kill the Emperor in Return of the Jedi, and then it's like, nope, he's back.
And
I think
also they used all of those, they are dead and they are not. They used all of those stuff in episode 9.
Yeah.
And it takes away the stakes. It takes away stakes, and it takes away just like the seriousness of past situations. And I think even like Anakin's turn to the dark side, like when he finally decides to freaking slash Mace Windu and then he gets electrified. And I think it would take the impact away from that moment as well in retrospect. So it's like, and they even did that with Fennec Shand, where Taro Calican freaking shoots her point blank, and then, oh, I'm cybernetic in my belly. And it's like, does anyone truly ever die in Star Wars?
All died.
Yeah, for a short period of time.
Later.
Later. True.
Granted, that's like one of my favorite story arcs in Star Wars of all time. But yeah, that is another example of a seemingly dead character coming back.
Yeah.
So it's
and Darth Maul was halved, and he came back.
So anything can happen, What are hands for Mason? It's nothing.
Yeah.
No, Zero the Hutt is dead. Zero was assassinated by sauce noodles in the
Yeah.
Clone Wars, honey. He gets shot
Nice,
point
nice.
blank, like in cold blood.
And you know, since they ended up doing the twins, I feel like, well, obviously, I think that you know, we brought up Stinky last week. Like,
Yeah.
where is Stinky at? Where's Jabba's son? But I feel like they're just straight up just like, nope, Stinky doesn't exist anymore. Because really, outside of like the Clone Wars movie, I don't feel like we ever saw Stinky ever again in Clone Wars.
Yeah, because we see the Hutt Council plenty of times in Clone
Yes.
Wars, and like the one that has like a monocle, and like
Yeah.
there's all these different Hutts on the council, which is why I'm glad we're seeing the twins. I'm like, yeah, let's take a little step into that, like some Hutt lore.
Because I feel like we would have. I feel like Stinky would make so much sense. It would be a super deep cut.
Like, I need to avenge my father.
Yeah, and it's literally like, I need to avenge my father.
What is Stinky's real names?
Dart Stinky.
Yeah, Darth Stinky.
Oh,
Yeah.
Rada.
Oh yeah, Rada. But
Nicknamed Padunky Muffkin by his father, and also
Oh my
nicknamed
God.
Stinky by Ahsoka Tano, was a male Hutt and the
Yeah.
son of Jabba. And that makes sense. Like, the son of Jabba grows up to avenge his father's death.
it's
And
perfect
take
Star
control.
Wars. It's poetry. It rhymes.
Yes.
As
Yeah.
George would say.
Yeah.
Someone asked about will we get to see Dengar
Yeah.
in the Book of Boba, and I saw last
Norsky?
stream you did. You showed Dengar in
You mean Rothgar Deng?
yeah. What was that? I didn't know about that.
Okay.
What was that?
Okay, so in Rise of Skywalker,
Here we go again. Every week.
I want to hear
because
it. Yeah.
I hate this. I hate this so much.
I'm going to bring up
What's
the
up, Brandon?
same photos.
What's up, Brandon?
Let's do it. Yeah.
Okay, in the background of episode 9, there is a character that is Dengar. This is so.
Oh, come on.
The only reason you know it's Dengar is if you have the visual guide to the Rise of Skywalker, where it alludes to Dengar getting addicted to cybernetic surgeries to prolong his life, that he is turned into a cybernetic monster.
He turned to black market surgical clinics
to replace the damaged body parts. And so that people don't know he's Dengar, his name is Rothgar Deng now. And this is literally canon. This is real. And this is what Dengar becomes.
I love it. I
It's
love it.
so
He
bad.
loves it.
It's so bad. So
yeah.
like, I feel like if he shows up in Book of Boba Fett, he'll be like half cybernetic at this point, maybe.
Yeah.
But no, that to me, like, out of everything that happens in the sequel trilogy, one of the most offensive things to me is this.
I didn't even notice him.
And
Yeah.
it's such a blink and you'll miss it moment, but I just can't help but feel like this is one of the worst character assassinations in Star Wars.
Wait, where is that? What scene is that?
He's in like the cantina
I
where
don't
like
know. Yeah.
it's like where it's on the planet where they meet what's her face? Zori Bliss, and John Williams is there with like his little cameo.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like that segment of the movie.
Wait. According to this, Dengar was the one that saved Fennec Shan with
Oh, okay.
her cybernetic.
What?
That's not real. That's
No.
clickbait.
No.
The hashtag show.
So
Anyway,
that's what becomes of Dengar, seriously, in canon. So I feel like, I mean, Dengar could be a possibility, but yeah,
Will we get that Black Series figure?
Ooh.
That would be great.
I would be down for like some like middle ground where like maybe it's still mostly the classic costume, but hey, maybe he's got robot arms.
But the sequel trilogy takes place over 30 years
Right.
after Return of the Jedi.
So
it's like we're not that far off Return of the Jedi. So it could still be regular old Deng.
Yeah, I mean, I suppose that's true. It could, it still could. There could be time. There could be time.
Yeah.
I know. I can't let it go. I'm sorry. I can't
No,
let
he
it
looks
go.
great. Never looked better.
Yeah, but
Those
no, and-
surgeries really did him good.
yeah, they did him great. He looks
Yeah.
like a weird, like Humpty Dumpty egg monster.
Yeah.
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 So
Yeah, and that's a good point. Like Boba, that's where like I kind of think we can see, because we see like Aura Singh's like group, and Bosk is included when he's like, "You mess with Boba, you mess with me."
Yeah.
So we see like Bosk, and we see Dengar, and we learn, you know, he's Australian. In the Clone Wars, he's like in the train heist, another train heist thing in the Clone Wars. So I could see them having either Dengar or Bosk in there, and to me that wouldn't be like, oh, we have to have so many cameos, because that is like a pre-established thing. Now, if we get every single one, like Forlom, Zuckuss, like I don't know,
right. Well,
what do we know about them? Forlom and Zuckuss.
So what I was gonna say is in the War of the Bounty Hunter comic book that just happened, I think Boba straight up murdered Zuckuss and Forlom.
Ooh.
And I know in the comic he blows Bosk's legs off, but of course he's Trandoshan, so his legs can just regrow.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that.
Well, yeah, because the storyline is like the original group of bounty hunters all start coming after Boba because of the bounty that Jabba puts on him. So he kind of has a showdown with like Forlom, Zuckuss, Dengar, Bosk, that sort of thing. But I mean, you know, Forlom's a robot, so he could easily be rebuilt, no problem there. But I think Zuckuss is definitively gets destroyed. Or okay, no, never mind. Ivan says nah. Boba Fett almost kills them. So there we go. Yeah.
All right.
Almost kills them.
Well, you know, it's probably one of those storylines where they don't want to fully commit to doing something like that, or they can't. Like Lucasfilm's like, no, you can't completely kill these characters.
Yeah.
So, but at least as far as like a canon, you know, existence goes, I feel like they're, you know, it is what it is. They could show up, they could not.
No one's ever really gone.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. No one's ever really gone.
But yeah, Book of Boba, it's fun. I love it.
It is.
Great.
It is.
Yeah. Yep.
So I guess that's it for us. Is there like any other stuff, anything wanted to say?
I don't think so. Is there? There's no last minute Black Series news or no?
Yeah, right.
Nothing.
Yeah, no. But
nothing.
Let me just say, I'm a big fan of your channel.
Oh, thanks.
Love you guys.
Well, thank you. Action.
Really appreciate what you are doing here on YouTube and for the community. And I was really excited to be here on this show. It's like unbelievable to me. I said to Justin earlier, I watched your channel for a few years now, and it's amazing to me that now I got the opportunity to be here and to meet you guys and to talk to you. It's a real pleasure.
We're happy to have you.
Thank you for that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure Justin said it too, but you know, we found your channel super early. We saw all the badass posing that you were doing, and we were just like, man, this is just what like the Black Series community needed. And I think you talked a little bit about that on the 1313 podcast, where basically like, you know, there are channels out there where people are like strictly posing the figures, but it's usually Marvel Legends or SH Figure Arts or something like that. So,
or it's filmed vertically instead of just.
Oh yeah. Hate that. I hate that.
Anyone making videos out there, just turn your phone this way.
That's what I'm saying to my friends.
1,000 times better.
That's what I'm saying to my friends all the time.
Yep.
So now they got it on the stream as well.
Yeah.
That'll improve your quality at least 800% by
because you know
tilting your phone.
Your monitors are like horizontal. Your TVs are horizontal.
Mhm.
They are not vertical.
Yep.
Right.
Only
Yeah.
your phone. So it's like
Only a
the
phone.
off chance that most of your audience is watching on your phone, which honestly I feel like most of our audience does watch on their phone.
Probably.
But I
Yeah,
always
probably.
watch like this anyway.
Right.
when I'm
Yeah.
watching
Me too.
YouTube,
Me
you
too.
know?
But we
Unless-
are old school. We are old
unless-
school.
Unless the video, which is very rare, but unless the person actually properly crops the video to where it fits
Yeah.
vertically on like the whole image and it doesn't have black bars on the side.
Yeah.
But that most people don't do that. Most people
Yeah.
do
So-
not crop the video correctly.
Yeah.
But you know, I just wanted to say, like, you know, so like your awesome posing was what drew us to your channel, and you've helped
you.
us with so many poses on the shelf. Your channel inspires, I know, more than just us, for people who are like, yeah, I'm just gonna go rip off Action Display's poses for my display. Which
I don't
and-
mind it at all.
Yeah, like I said earlier as well, just with your editing as well, with not only video, which is a great contrast because you can't see the background of your figures. It's like I said at the beginning of the stream, it's like a black void. So I know you mess around with the contrast and stuff to make it look really good. Great lighting, the music choices and how you're sort of cutting things to go with the music.
Yeah.
Fantastic. So
Thank you.
we'd like to show off your channel here, Action Display.
Okay.
I mean, you have a pretty large catalog. I watch your videos on my personal account, so there's not that many red lines. So no one go calling me out. I watch your content on my personal account. But there's a huge catalog so far.
Yeah.
And you know, you're a relatively new, what does it say? Yeah, March 10th of 2021.
Yeah, it's not even a year. Yeah.
Right. So yeah, new video out with your first Marvel Legend on the channel, right?
Yeah.
Nice.
And I gotta say, it won't take anything away from the Black series, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So no one gets mad about it.
Yeah.
But how could you resist the Spider-Man Marvel Legends figures, though? They're all so good.
It's not that I'm resisting.
No, I know, but
I'm resisting. Yeah.
But I mean, like, those are the figures to talk about. You know, like in arm's reach. Here you go.
Oh my God! Yes.
Yes. I cannot let go of this Miles. This Miles is always right here, right where I can just grab him and do a quick pose, and then even right back here. So nice. I bought Miles twice.
Yeah.
And got the translucent blue plastic version.
Yeah. I actually, there is that new retro Spider-Man body.
Oh yeah.
And that figure, it's expensive now, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But the one that's coming out is the retro wave. What is it, like the Venom?
Yeah, the black
Venom
costume.
Suit. Black costume. Yeah, Venom Spidey, symbiote Spider-Man. Yeah.
Yeah.
I have that one on pre-order for a few months now.
Mm-hmm.
Can't wait to get that because that's the same body.
Yep.
I bought it because I love Venom. I love Spider-Man, and they are like smash them together, you know.
Right.
And on that retro Spider-Man body, I hope to get a fantastic posing.
Oh yeah,
out of it. Yeah.
The retro body is incredible. I do have that Spider-Man. I was fortunate enough to actually get the pre-order in on it.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, it's easily the best Spider-Man figure I've ever personally messed with. You know, I don't have any like SH figure arts or anything, so I can't speak to like imports.
Yeah.
But as far as Marvel Legends go, like the retro Spider-Man body, I'm glad that they're giving us Black Suit. They're giving us Ben Reilly on that body. So
yes,
it's like now that this is going to be the normal Spider-Man body. Yeah, and same thing. Do you have this Miles by chance?
No,
you haven't got this one yet.
No.
So this is also a new body too. This is a brand new body just for Miles, and I can't wait to see like what other, you know, because they could do like a teenage Spider-Man, like you know, like Ultimate style Peter Parker, or something else on this body, because this is a great body too.
I would love to have Miles in my, you know, displaying collection. But as I said, I just got a few of those Marvel Legends, and I don't know, in the future, who knows, maybe I'll get the chance to get more of them and make more videos for those who want to see it. Yeah.
There you go. Yeah. Marvel Legends is always, I mean, always good stuff to cover because it's just like Black Series. There's a lot of people that collect Marvel Legends.
Even more. I kind of think that.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's a longer lasting line of figures, you know, more collectors, of course.
Yeah. And Ivan, I do agree with you. We do need a Daredevil on the Spider-Man body. I would love that.
Yeah.
But yeah. Let's see real quick. Marvel Legends Man is asking you, Action, do you have any Mafex figures? I would imagine you would love posing them.
The thing is that, as I said, it's hard for me to get figures, especially those that you call imports. You know, they are all imports to me, and especially for Mafex and SH Figure Arts and those kind of figures that are even more expensive, as they are from the start. You know, and then on a secondary market, it's even more expensive for me, and so I don't have any Mafex original figures. I don't think that I have any Mafex. I do have few bootlegs, you know, that Spider-Man Mafex figure, and so.
Oh yeah, I do have the bootlegs Mafex Spider-Man too.
yeah, because I saw the reviews and people are actually satisfied with that, you know.
It's not a bad figure.
Yeah, for someone that can't get the original, you know, it's not like I'm supporting the bootleg market, like, you know, I want to do it. I just want the figure and I can't get the original, so I'm satisfied with this one, you know. But I have one Mafex on pre-order, and that's from Ami Boba Fett from episode 5, The Empire Strikes Back.
That's
because
actually
I know that's a jam. Because ever since I saw that figure on the Fuchsia's channel, and that was at the time when we had only the one from the Black Series, the one from episode 5, you know, and it was like, oh my God, this is no comparison at all. This is just like Hot Toys to, I don't know, 5PO figure. Yeah. So now they are actually re-releasing them, and they made a pre-order. So I had to get one, and that will actually be the first original Mafex, I think, in my collection. Yeah, but I would love to have it.
Oh yeah, it's funny you mentioned that because I also pre-ordered the Mafex episode 5 Boba for that same reason.
There you go.
Because I'm like, you know, just like we talked about, the original figure, the Black Series figure, it looks cool. You can't pose it though. So I'm like, I know Mafex is pretty posable. My one Mafex, and I'm sure you know because he's in every review, but it's the First Order Stormtrooper, and they are super posable, but at least for mine, you know, like they're super loose. Like it might just be, you know, my copy, my First Order Stormtrooper, but I really, you know, I put this figure in the video for the sake of having a comparison to a Mafex figure, but I honestly, I'm not the biggest fan of this figure. I think it's not that it's very loose, and
the thing is that Mafex had its problems, you know, with the figures from 1 or 2 years ago. But I think now they are in the position that actually all the figures that they've made so far recently are great.
That's good. Yeah, because I mean, I got the whole reason I have the Mafex First Order Stormtrooper is because Big Bad Toy Store put them on sale like a few years ago for like $25.
Oh,
and I was like,
nice.
I was like, I will buy almost any Mafex Star Wars figure for $25.
Yeah.
So that's the only reason I picked it up, was because it was so cheap. And if I would have paid like the $70, $80, $90 that the figure retailed for, I probably would have been kind of pissed off. I would have felt like, you know, it was kind of a piece of junk, but this particular figure for $25, it was worth it. But ultimately it's a super loose figure. Like if I could make a compilation that would be like an hour long of me doing my comparisons in every single review, and that figure falling over every single time like clockwork, just trying to get him to stand there, vanilla pose for the sake
Yeah.
of a comparison.
Yeah. No.
False.
But since we are talking about this, if you want a super articulated for posing and everything, trooper,
Mm-hmm.
it's Bandai model kit.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
I love I love the model kit line.
model
Yeah,
kits
I don't
are
have any
amazing.
yet.
Oh, you don't have any. Okay,
No,
so
not yet.
those are just, I mean, even the proportions, you know, when you finish the figure, the shelf
Mhm.
presence, the way it looks unbelievable. And the posing, I mean, what you can do. I made a video out of it, so you can check it out just
Right.
you know, to see. But
Yeah.
you can do all kinds of poses with those guys. And
Yeah.
but also when we are talking Bandai, SH Figure Arts as well, you know,
Yeah.
Mayfix, SH Figure Arts.
Yep. And I
So-
actually do have a couple SH figure arts. Like,
Yeah.
you know, I do. Again, you know, the tank pilot. This was my first my first SHF. This is a great figure. I love this figure to pieces.
It kind of looks clunky to me.
Yeah,
Maybe.
it's because it's in a vanilla. Like, this figure doesn't look great. Just like kind of the shoulder pads have this articulation to them. So
Yeah.
it does look a little bulky, like vanilla posed. But again, this is also a rank of tank pilot that's not available in the Black Series.
Yeah.
Because this is the commander. But then
Nice.
and then I got the Mimbon Stormtrooper, which was just all right. I think the Black Series figure is actually better.
Yeah.
And then the IG-11, which I know you talked about on the 13. And that figure, the second most expensive figure I've ever purchased. And
How much was it?
So I got it from Big Bad Toy Store for $135.
Whoa.
It was cheaper if you could order it direct from Japan, but it was an exclusive. So it was Big Bad Toy Store for that price was my only option. It was either that or no figure. And it just looked so much more accurate to the show. It's so much bigger. It's like accurately sized, and the articulation is insane. So that figure was worth it to me. Although that, again, second most expensive figure I've ever purchased. And it hurt to buy, but you know, I look over and I see it on my Mando shelf, and he looks properly scaled with like everyone else. Whereas I feel like the Black Series IG-11 too small. Way too small.
I kind of think that the perfect proportion, the perfect size would be somewhere between those two, between the Black Series and the SH Figure Arts. You know,
definitely, because
this one is like too short, and this one is like maybe too big.
Yeah, it is a little too big, but I'm kind of like, when it comes to a droid, if it's bigger, I feel like
it's better.
It's a droid, so you can't really. You know, when it comes to scale, it's like, well, it's a droid. There's no like real scale. It could be whatever size you want it to be. Yeah,
but when you said about for what price you got that trooper, you know, that's the same thing. I kind of stumbled upon the SH Figure Arts Obi-Wan, like Ben Kenobi from Episode 4. And the same thing happened to me with the SH Figure Arts Rey from Episode 9 with Dio droid. Those are the figures that I originally skipped because, you know, there are a lot of QC issues with the way the engineering was done on that Rey. The one from The Last Jedi is better. And the same as with the Ben Kenobi figure, you know, that cloak, and you don't traffic cone, you know, you can't maybe get too many poses out of him. But I found those figures, you know, for around $30.
Yeah.
And it was like, well, for
Right.
$30, you know, and they originally were like 50, 60, 70. It was like, I'll get it for 30, you know.
Right. Yeah, I would any Star Wars essay, any Star Wars import figure, if I could get them for like 50 or less, I would do it all day. Because I mean, most of them are really good, but just like we always talk about, you know, for us collecting those import lines, it's just not as exciting because they're few and far between. The character selection is very small.
Yeah.
So I feel like even though, a lot of them are most likely better figures, which I think they should be because they're more expensive.
Yeah.
You know, it's just like if you only went with those, you'd only have like so many characters and you'd have to wait literal years to get like a new character. Plus there's tons of SH Figure Arts is notoriously bad for showing a figure and then it just never comes out.
Yeah.
So like I think they did that with like I want to say it was either Hoth Luke or X-Wing Pilot Luke. Like they showed it like 5 years ago and it just never. They're just like, nope.
You know, fortunately, they are compatible between each other. You know, Black Series and SH Figure Arts and Mayfax.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I've been eyeing the Book of Boba, like re-armored Boba Fett, because just how much better it looks compared to the Black Series.
Right.
Sorry, you said you bought it?
No, I'm looking at it. Like I'm thinking about trying to acquire it. Yeah.
And how much is that one?
It varies.
It was on Hobby Link Japan for 80 USD. But it's currently sold out and it's actually not up for pre-order anywhere else besides Hobby Link Japan. So I feel like though Bluefin will probably pick it up and release it in the States, but it's just going to be later, I would assume.
Yeah.
But yeah, because I was the same way, Justin. I really wanted that SH Boba, the re-armored Boba, because he comes with the chain code.
Yes.
And you know, and obviously we know now for sure, but it's like, you know, we knew Hasbro wasn't going to do something cool like the chain code.
Yeah.
So it's like,
and the soft goods, like black.
The soft goods. That's the thing for me. Yeah. I prefer soft goods. I understand people who don't like them and who would like plastic capes, plastic robes and so forth. But what you can do so many more poses with soft goods. There are no restrictions with that. You know, imagine Asajj Ventress.
Oh yeah, with a traffic cone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ventress is such a great figure too.
And Darkside Ray is the prime example, the ultimate traffic cone figure.
Yeah.
She, you know, that figure probably has decent articulation, but it's just completely killed by the cone. The cone of shame.
I assume it's the same cone of shame. I assume it's the same body from the Asajj Ventress. I think. I don't know. I think.
Yeah, I don't have Darkside Ray, so
I don't have her either. I'm not 100% sure.
I could not tell you, but yeah. So
I'm thinking about it.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
I do really like the model kits though. The model kits, especially like the Clone Trooper model kit, where you can get the Phase 1 and the Phase 2 helmet in the same box.
I don't have that one. I don't have that one.
That one is
like, it's so expensive now. Oh man.
So I guess I would assume Big Bad Toy Store does not ship to Croatia.
I don't think so.
Because that's where I get all of my model kits from. They are like the easiest place to get the model kits, and because they always have the Clone Trooper model kit. You know, maybe I'll have to look into shipping you the Clone Trooper model kit. Trying to get
for around $200 for shipping. You know.
Look into it or something, because that's my favorite Bandai model kit I've had so far.
Okay.
Because you get Phase 1, Phase 2 helmet. You also get open hands, fisted hands. You get both blasters.
Yep.
And it's plain white. So if you want to customize it, you want to paint it, you want to make it dirty, you know, it's stark white for you. Great base to do customs.
Well, I have two questions now.
All right.
So I assume you don't have Bandai's model kit Grievous?
I do, but I never built it. It's still in the box.
Why?
Because it scares me. I've heard it's a difficult build.
No, you're an adult, okay? You can do it. I mean, I don't have steady hands, and that's terrible to say for someone who poses videos, you know. But I don't have steady hands, and I built that, and it's
Okay.
You will be
Okay.
so satisfied
'Cause
with that
I-
figure.
I have a video idea. I'm gonna do a triple Grievous comparison
Oh,
between
yes.
the Black Series, the Elite Series, and the model kit to see who
Right.
who wins.
Well, let me tell you, spoilers. Only one of them will stand at the end.
I know this one's gonna be the last one.
Yeah. Yeah.
The Elite Series figure, it looks good and it looks huge, but I don't even have to take it out of the package. I know it's not gonna stand up. I know it's not
there
gonna
are-
stand up.
But you can just watch the review. You know, there are reviews and they all say the same thing, you know.
Mhm.
But
Yeah.
actually, my second question, and I
Okay.
asked this the guys from 1313 podcast as well. So this will be my thing. This is my question for each stream where I'm on, you know.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So, what are your thoughts about the bootlegs from the Black Series?
I am a purist for me personally. Because I don't modify my figures either. I don't
Yeah.
customize.
Okay.
Because to me, and this is along with bootleg as well, it just isn't. It's just a purist mentality for my personal collection. I like how they present it. I want the official product, and once I modify that, it loses all collectability, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So a knockoff, it's almost like I hate to say cheating because that's such a first world problem, but it's like, of course, I could amass a clone army of 6-inch for relatively, sane prices, but I'm not going to do that because it's not the real deal. It's almost like there's kind of that same thing with Lego. Like, as I'm getting more into it and I'm watching like more videos and just consuming more Lego content, some people modify their sets to make it look more like, they'll add pieces to it to make it look more accurate or modify it in some way. And I'm like, no, like, I want it how they, like, the designers and everyone, how they present it and how they created it. So yeah, I never modify figures. I don't do customs. I don't do bootlegs, because when I look at my collection, I think about like the hard work and dedication it took to amass that collection.
Okay.
What I'll say, Justin, is you definitely bought a bootleg mall back in the day. I'm gonna expose your ass on stream right now.
That is true, but that was 100% a meme, because it was like, how much was it?
It was
literally
It was $2 with free shipping.
It was a few dollars. It was a few dollars for free shipping from China.
Yep.
Obviously, I knew it was going to be fake, but that was 100% like a meme.
Yeah.
Like, that was a joke.
And
I actually gave it to Nate. I actually don't have it. I gave it to Nate.
I have the bootleg mall, but you know what I did was I put the real cloaked mall head on that body.
Yeah.
But as far as my opinion goes with bootlegs, I have bought bootlegs, and while I don't support it if the figure is easy to find, the minute that figure becomes difficult to find or super expensive on the aftermarket and there's no sign of a re-release,
the
figure companies put you in a position to where you pretty much, the best example back in the day, I genuinely bought it's not this one, this is the archive release, but I did buy a bootleg Empire Strikes Back Boba Fett back in the day. Because it looked very good. Honestly, almost looked identical to the original figure.
That's what I said.
And back in the day, Boba Fett was $60, $70, $80, $90.
Yes.
And I have never been the person, I've never wanted to pay that much for a Black Series figure. So back then I was like, well, I need a Boba Fett, and I could get one off of eBay that literally looks exactly the same. And it is a fraction of the cost. So I feel like when you're in that kind of situation, I mean, same thing with the Mayfex Spider-Man. That figure sold out pretty much right away. And I think it's, if we're put into a situation as collectors to where we can't get the original figure for a decent price, and the bootleg exists. It's cheap and it looks good. Why not? Why not?
Because Ahsoka Trooper.
Yeah,
and it's like you can't get it for a good price.
Right.
I don't know what for how much they go now, but it's like crazy. And
well, it's only going up. It's
only going up.
It's certainly not going down.
Right. And to be clear, they are not making bootlegs of all of the figures.
Right.
I mean, I think Maul is the only non-helmeted figure bootleg in the Black Series line I'm talking that they made. All of the others are like Boba Fett and Troopers.
Right. Which are ironically the figures that are difficult to find.
Yeah. And so the Ahsoka Trooper, you can find it for a good price, and then you go on that AliExpress site or eBay, and it's like $15, $20 maybe.
Oh, I actually did just buy a bootleg Juggernaut Marvel Legends figure.
I have it.
Yes.
I have that figure.
Yes. As soon as I saw that it was on the Hulk body, I was like, bought right away.
It's an amazing figure.
Awesome.
And let me just say, I'm not saying yay, go bootlegs. That's not what I'm saying. But when we talk about what there is, what you can get and for how much it costs, there are things that you can get for cheaper price because it's not like I want to do it. I would rather like to give my money to Hasbro for the original, but if you can't have it and you like these figures, and so I'm asking you because those new, let's say, bootlegs are becoming more and more the same as the original. I think it started with the was it Gaming Greats Shock Trooper?
Hey, Linda.
The Shock Trooper was Walmart. Bad Batch.
But it was like I don't know, Battlefront or something like
that. Oh
that.
yeah, the 2015 one.
Yeah. The first one.
Yeah.
And I think that was the first bootleg of that figure that came out that was like identical. And that, I don't know the channel, but on YouTube there is a guy who literally compared it, and like he can't see the differences. And the guy that sold him that figure like was convincing him like, no, it's a bootleg. But he said, are you sure it's a boot? It's like it's the same. It's the same.
Right.
He has the original and it's the same. And so from that point on, now with this new Clone Trooper body, they are giving us the same figure. I think it's maybe in the quality of the plastic, maybe, but it's the same figure. And now I see that they are making on that new Clone Trooper body the 501st version.
Yeah. I saw that as well.
Yeah, and they have the clean white Phase 2 Clone Trooper, that new body.
Yeah.
So it's like
I might have to go to AliExpress after this.
I'm not sure what's going on because they have the same, print on the foot.
Yeah.
Everything, all the info, and I don't know.
I mean, I want to say that bootlegs get made because like the employees will like steal the molds, and like basically press them themselves in like a different factory somewhere else. At least that's what I've heard. I mean,
you could couldn't you also just buy a real figure and cast, I don't know how it works, but
maybe you could, yeah.
Some people are like, oh, how are they like able to do this for around the same price as like Black Series? I'm like, well, what they're doing is illegal. Like they don't have to pay licensing. They just produce it and ship it. That's their only cost associated with that. So that's how they're able to charge like Hasbro prices and like keep that value down, is because they are doing this underground illegally.
So, okay, right now you can get a Sand Trooper on the new Stormtrooper body.
Nice.
the Ahsoka clone, the 501st clone, the plane clone, the Coruscant Guard clone, or the Phase 1 trooper.
Yes.
And they are $18.35 with free shipping.
Nice. Yeah. I mean, I'm not like, don't confuse me with like, I am not hating on anyone who purchases bootlegs, nor I'm not against bootlegs. That's just like my own personal collecting mentality. Because trust me, I'm the last person that you're going to find defending a $1 billion corporation anyway. Of course, if like, I'm not like, Hasbro needs to make their profits, so you need to go out and buy the real one. Like, no, absolutely not. Buy all the bootlegs. Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Buy all the bootlegs you want. But it's just like, from my own personal collecting, it's just like that's how I look at the collectability of something. When I look up at my shelf, I'm like, years and years of hard work, especially those exclusives and stuff. But obviously not everyone has the opportunity to hunt at Walmart or Target exclusives and stuff like that. So.
You know what I see when I look at my shelf? I say, yes, all those years, double the price.
Yeah. Twice the price, double the fall.
Yeah.
Twice the price.
Yeah.
Half the collection.
Yeah.
I actually did put a little bit of super glue in the Commander Gree antenna, so you could count that as a modification that I
put. It's a sin, true sin. Yeah.
Yeah. Man, I am seriously tempted right here on this.
Look at him. Get away from the computer.
I wish we could share his screen.
Yeah.
He's putting in his cart.
Yeah. No, you don't want to see what I'm putting in my cart. Let's see. 332nd, plain white, 501st.
Do they have the black line?
Let me double check.
Which one?
Back.
The white one?
Yeah. They all have the black line. Every single one of them. Or
not my God.
No, not the Coruscant Guard. Not the Coruscant Guard.
Okay,
but
so is it the new? It's like the brand new body, new helmet, and everything. But they added the black line
and the head underneath. Yeah,
that's a little interesting. That is a little interesting.
You 21 build it,
$22.96 for the 501st Trooper. Now Hasbro's
Big Fury is putting in work. We're getting so many porn spam bots.
Yeah.
Hey,
Fig is putting in the work.
Look at this.
Is that the bootleg?
That's a bootleg.
Wow. I mean, it looks great.
Wait, can I see the helmet again?
Yep. Wow.
I mean, not bad. Not bad at all.
That pretty much looks identical. So you're saying like really the quality of the plastic is like the biggest difference you find?
Maybe. Yeah.
Okay. Maybe. So okay.
Yeah. But it's the same figure.
I think you're right, Nate. It probably is a Hasbro factory employee.
They probably just went take that.
That's like some corporate espionage type
2020,
stuff.
Maybe they
Hasbro, China.
Wow. The foot stamp is the same.
Yep. I wonder if the packaging is there like a misprint on the packaging because it used to be
packaging.
Star Wall.
No.
They come loose.
Oh,
they come loose.
No packaging.
That's not bad. That's still not bad.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Nathan Woodward, go on AliExpress and just type in clone trooper. It is the first option. It's the first option.
No.
Just type clone trooper. But yeah. But yeah, so let's go ahead and wrap it up, though. I got to take my U-Haul truck back before
I'm hungry.
Yeah, I'll get charged an overnight fee. I don't want to get charged an overnight fee if I don't get it back in time. So I gotta go ahead. I gotta drive that back. But so yeah, maybe expect in like a month or two to see some non-official Clone Trooper reviews on the channel. Even though Jason P is saying don't do it, Nate. But I think I might do it anyway.
If you don't, I'll make those videos anyway, so you can see, if it's for you or not. But yeah.
Well, I mean, the plain 501st Troopers got me pretty much. So.
Me too.
That's because we obviously Justin and I just recently picked up the archive version, which is ultimately still a disappointing figure because it's the same. It still has the same crap articulation. So
yeah.
But yeah, so I mean, once again, thank you, Action, for joining us today. It was awesome having you.
Yeah,
My pleasure. My pleasure.
We're definitely gonna have you on stream again, so don't worry. Anyone out
Yes.
there, this isn't the last you've seen of Action on the channel with us.
For sure.
Next week, not to take anything away from Action, because you know we loved having you on. We appreciate it. Next week we're gonna have Can't Kill Chewie. So I know a lot of people have been requesting him. We finally locked in a date with him. So that you can look forward to that next week. And then but again, thank you so much for joining us today, Action, for giving us your time. I didn't even ask you, what time is it right now in Croatia?
It's 1 hour before midnight.
Oh wow. So you're staying up late for us too. I appreciate that.
Yeah, of course.
I appreciate that. So
it's a look into the future for you.
Yes, exactly.
Time travel.
If you guys are unfamiliar with Action Display, of course, a link for his channel is in the description of this video. You should absolutely go subscribe to his channel. Amazing action figure posing. You will get so many ideas for your collection.
Yep.
It is easily the best channel to go to for any sort of Black Series, and now probably Marvel Legend posing too. So
thank you
so much for joining us, Action. We truly appreciate it. And
you know,
thanks everyone for joining us. I know we at least had 140 people in here at one point in the stream.
Nice.
So that is amazing. Thank you to everyone who became a member today, anyone who sent a super chat. We truly appreciate any and all support you give to us. It really means the world to us. And again, it helps, you know, support the channel, keep the lights on, and keep this train going. As we've been, you know, out of the basement, we are coming up on our technically our seventh anniversary on YouTube in April.
Whoa.
Will be 7 years. So
congrats.
Thank you. Thank you so much. It's been a long road. It's been a grind. So, I mean, we appreciate all the support that anyone gives us. You know, we truly do. So, but yeah, coming this week, there'll be some more Wave 31 reviews. I had to slow down a little bit because I am moving. I am still moving.
Understandable.
So, I got to focus on getting out of my apartment before they, change the lock and I can't get in.
Yeah.
So, well, even though they make you turn the key and they don't change the lock, you give the key back. But that's besides the point. So I got to focus and make sure I get all of that stuff out of the apartment. And so I appreciate everyone's patience with me getting the Wave 31 reviews out. Boba will be the next figure review on the channel. So keep an eye out for that. Justin, do you have anything coming soon?
I don't like in my own solo video realm. I do have an idea that maybe we can shoot on Tuesday, but the next episode of Figured Out will be our annual top 10 Black Series wish list video, which is another fun, big, important video for us to make. So yeah, look forward to that for sure.
Action, anything besides the Spider-Man review coming up for you?
Yeah, no, it will be all Spider-Mans from now on. No,
once you get those Marvel Legend views, you're gonna be like, wait, Star Wars who?
Yeah, no, there are a lot of Star Wars Black Series that are coming. I just need time to record all of it and to edit it because that's all on me. I do it all by myself,
Right.
But many, many more are on the way.
Nice.
There you go.
Nice.
Sounds
good.
But thanks everyone for joining us today. Of course, I'm Nate. Been joined with Justin.
See you guys later.
And our very special guest, Action Display.
Goodbye to all of you.
And we will see you all same time, same place next Sunday. Have a great rest of your day. Make great choices. Drink plenty of water. And don't do anything we wouldn't do. So there you go. Justin, on that note, end the stream.
See you guys.